Welcome back to another episode of Squared Circle Sessions. It has been an absolutely chaotic week in the WWE. We've had 3 new champions crowned, 4 more My Time Is Now tournament matches announced, a shocking heel turn, and the road to WarGames is officially heating up. But that's not all. This week, Braden and I go head-to-head in one of Hannah's toughest quizzes yet, trying to guess the final 4 of select Royal Rumbles and what number each winner came out. Spoiler, it gets competitive. We've also got a killer what-if scenario from Braden that flips WWE's history on its head. And we're even joined by someone straight from our TikTok live chat for a round of Guess the Pay-Per-View. It's stacked, it's chaotic, and it's everything you love about pro wrestling right here on Squared Circle Sessions. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 6 episodes in of the Squared Circle Sessions Wrestling Podcast. Like always, we're going to go through Friday Night SmackDown, the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, and everything in between. Plus, we have a little bit of fun in between each segment. The shit was that? Sorry, some made a weird noise back here, so I was confused. I'll keep that in the podcast because, you know, we're legit.
Rambo's scared of the dark.
I'm scared.
I don't know. I ignore weird noises because whatever.
Hannah would suck in a horror movie.
Oh, yeah, I would not be scared.
Anyway, guys, how we doing?
I have feelings. I'll leave it at that.
I have feelings too, but mine are good. Who knows what Hannah means, but mine are good.
I'm torn. I'm very, very torn.
Well, if we get a Hannah crash out tonight, then she'll let you know her feelings.
We're not going to get it
last week.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to get a crash out. I'm torn, and I'll explain later.
Well, we might if the whole Guess the Pay-Per-View thing goes like it did.
As long as you don't give me no rebellion or insurrection ever again, we're cool.
Only 2014 pay-per-views, please.
But we will go ahead and get started with Friday Night SmackDown because overall it was okay. I kind of thought, you know, it wasn't as bad as what it has been. It's slowly starting to make its way back up, but overall it's still kind of lackluster. I've only got 3 real main points, and the one thing I want to talk about is this the first time we actually got a Aleister Black main event on TV?
I think so. I'm excited about that.
Through my memory, yeah, I think it's the first time.
Yeah, I'm not excited about how it went, but excited that it happened.
I mean, he main evented NXT a couple of times, but he's never main evented on the main roster.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was against same old shtick Cody Rhodes, but it's a new, fresh face besides the same few main eventers.
Right.
And then led to...
And it's Aleister Black.
Yeah.
And, like, speaking of Aleister, kind of like a side note, Zelina Vega is no longer Zelina Vega. It's now just Zelina.
Yeah, they're back to dropping the names like they used to.
But usually they always drop the first name. But this time they dropped the last name.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes like they dropped Theory. I don't know. Never mind. I have that backwards. Keep going.
They dropped Austin.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
They dropped... Over the years, they've dropped Austin, Antonio, Alexander,
Yeah, Alexander,
Langston,
Adrian,
Alexander Rusev.
yeah, Adrian Neville. Yeah.
Antonio Cesaro.
Yeah.
Imagine back in the day, they dropped the Trish and she is just Stratus.
Stratus is kind of a hard name.
Or just dropped Hardy and just left it Matt and Jeff.
That would be terrible.
Or just they dropped the first names and it was just Hardy and Hardy.
Or like when it comes to the Hardy Boys, they drop the Hardy and they're just the boys.
The boys. Here comes the boys, Matt and Jeff.
Matt and Jeff, the boys.
But no, that was like a Vince staple type thing. But I feel like this one they might have done because like they're married, so maybe they just dropped the Vega to like, and not gave her Zelina Black, but like she's Zelina. Alistair's wife.
They should do that. That sounds.
Zelina Black does kind of sound cool now that it came out of my mouth.
Zelina Black sounds awesome.
Zelina Black.
That goes hard.
Zelina Black. Okay, that's a new name.
Zelina Black. But then, which led to chaos going on outside from the interference from Priest and then from McIntyre, which of course led in Drew McIntyre getting suspended.
Yeah,
but he had a match during the dark match.
You two talk for a second. I have to make my mom something really fast. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
No, you're good. I hope this, and I've said this, I'm pretty sure the last, 3 episodes. But I hope they're actually planning on doing something with Drew besides be basically the butt of every Cody Rhodes storyline.
Right. I mean, he's suspended now. So I'm hoping that leads to something. Like maybe it's some sort of heat, like he'll come off suspended and yada yada. Or even if it's just a well-deserved vacation. Give the guy some time off.
Shit, maybe. And it's another thing I'm hoping is they don't do like they have done in the past where they just drop storylines after it started. I hope they actually follow through with how the Jacob Fatu being attacked ties into the story between Cody and Drew.
Right. We need to know that.
It irritates me whenever they would build up storylines or start doing something and then immediately pivot away from it.
Yeah, they used to do that all the time. So I'm hoping...
with the Otis babyface turning 23.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah. It led to nowhere.
And then the Austin Theory babyface turn,
Yeah, which still hasn't happened.
So we don't even know how Grayson Waller even got joined with the New Day.
Yeah, just throw shit together.
I guess. Another point I had for tonight, for SmackDown, was I pledge allegiance to Chelsea Green.
Ooh, I feel like Hannah needs to be here for this one.
Oh, yeah. If I may, I don't even know why they gave Julia the championship in the first place. Not knocking her ability, because she is amazing
so good
in the ring.
And I think that's what it was. Is she's a young star who's really good. Let's give her the title, but had no plans to use her.
And to have her drop it in less than 2 minutes.
Yes.
That match was 1 minute and 48 seconds.
I love Chelsea Green with the title. That's great, but it should have stayed on her in the first place.
I agree. It fit her character so well.
Right.
Especially what's going on with her and Ethan Page.
Yeah, I like that duo.
And then whenever Hannah gets back, we'll get her input on it. But,
yeah.
They didn't do anything whenever Zelina won it.
Right, no.
They set up this out of nowhere, no build-up whatsoever match between Julia and Zelina. And Julia won it and did absolutely jack shit with it.
Nothing. And then had it. Yeah. No, that's kind of infuriating.
I think the most insulting thing about it, not only to the fans, but to, hell, even Julia, was how quick she lost it.
Yeah, there's no reason for that.
The only reason is I don't have that much
I don't understand. And if someone can make that understand for me, please.
I don't think there's an answer to it.
Did she do something backstage? Did she get in trouble?
There's no way, though. I feel like... I don't know.
Did she...
Hannah will definitely have some thoughts on it.
Oh, definitely. It's I'm wondering, maybe did she get hurt somewhere, or...
That could be it? I don't know.
There has to be a justified reason for Julia losing the title in 1 minute and 48 seconds.
Bullshit.
I'm going to fact check myself real quick. I'm going to see how long Julia was even champion.
I think over 100 days or something.
That sounds right. Let's see. But I will say overall, I am happy that Chelsea Green's the
Right, in the end, but...
Yeah, Julia was the longest reigning women's U.S. champion with 133 days.
Right, they did nothing. God. I mean, I'm happy it's on Chelsea, but that's bullshit. We'll definitely have to get Hannah's thoughts on it. I'll run through some quick notes I have real quick while we wait. Ilya versus Gargano was good. Ciampa seemed upset that he didn't get it. Maybe that's a tease for something. But great first match of the show. I really love the U.S. title. I am a believer in... I think there should be a title like the U.S. or any kind of title that's defended every week.
Yes.
I kind of just like the concept of that. Nia and Charlotte Flair, But I like that Lash Legend and Nia Jax might be a duo. That's kind of cool. I like Lash.
I hope it's something that makes Nia Jax interesting.
It's going to take a lot to do that.
And I don't mean that with any ill intent. I promise. But it's like, oh my God.
It's true.
She hasn't done anything to wow me.
No, I mean, I can think of maybe like a little handful of moments throughout her whole career. Like the Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss storyline in like 2017, I think it was, 18. That was kind of interesting. I think that's the last time I've been interested in a Nia Jax storyline, though. If I'm being honest. And then Tala Tonga defeating Rey Fenix. I don't like the way they're using Rey Fenix at all.
I don't either. It's like...
They're using Penta great. Why is Rey Fenix getting this treatment?
If they don't end up doing something for a singles run with Penta, they need to bring the Lucha Brothers back.
Right.
In a WWE setting.
Agree, like that's great.
Like, the Lucha Brothers would have fit in perfectly with the SmackDown Tag Division.
Oh, imagine them in that match.
The
big match they all had?
TLC match at SummerSlam.
Ooh.
That would have been insane had it would have been Penta and not Andrade, which, no disrespect to Andrade, he's great.
Right, but I mean, it's Penta and Rey Fenix.
And I just looked it up. Julia's had 3 matches.
In 133 days.
She defeated Zelina Vega to win it. She defeated Zelina Vega to retain it. And then defeated Michin to retain. And then lost it to Chelsea Green. So 4 matches.
All right, I am sorry about that, guys.
Not a worry.
We're on the topic I'm sure you're going to love, Hannah.
Well, no, my mom has cancer, and so with her treatments, they make her stomach upset, and the only thing that can settle it is popcorn, so I had to make her popcorn really fast.
Hell yeah.
Popcorn for mama.
But no, I was saying that I pledge allegiance to Chelsea Green.
Oh, I'm happy she's United States champion.
Oh, me too.
But what about Julia?
Julia's Julia, I guess. I don't know.
I don't understand why they had her lose it in 1 minute and 48 seconds.
And had her have it for 133 days with 4 matches.
I knew the next time she was going to defend the title, she was going to lose it. So it was very predictable booking, in my opinion. And I had a feeling, going off of her and Ethan Page winning the mixed tag team championships for AAA, I assumed that they were going to just put it back on her.
And honestly, like, that's where it should have just stayed. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like, I mean that with no disrespect to Zelina Vega or any disrespect to Julia. I promise. but there was nothing being done.
And Chelsea Green is making the title look really good too.
Chelsea defended it let's see, one, two, three, four, 5 times. 6 if you count the match that she lost in.
Right.
And then Julia only defended it twice in 120 days.
4 times if you include
the match
lost.
she won it,
Yeah.
and then defended it against Zelina, Michin, so that's twice, and then this match.
That's fair. I guess I was thinking of just matches in general. My bad.
Shame on you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But no, like, I'm happy Chelsea Green's a champion, but I am, like, legitimately concerned about what the hell with having her drop it that quickly. Like, did she get in trouble? Did she get hurt?
I don't think it's either. I just think it was, again, WWE bringing people up when they're either not ready or when they don't actually have legitimate plans for them. Because up until recently, a lot of people felt that was Stephanie Vickers. Like, she was brought up, and then there was like a month or two where she was completely missing from TV, and then she came back. But now it seems like they have legitimate plans for her, and she's put in a storyline that involves the Judgment Day. So that shows her story is fine, but they had no direction for Julia at all. And so I think they should have just kept her in NXT, and I think she'd be thriving 10 times more if she was still down there. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. I'm really hoping they find something for her, though, because I love Julia. She's so good.
I think if they brought her to Raw, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah, I could see that. Because then, I mean, you have the Stephanie Vicker feud just built in there from NXT.
Well, I think Julia would mesh really, really well with the Kabuki Warriors and have the 3 of them be like a faction.
I could see that, like, they're taking the Io Sky spot.
That would,
doing like a Damage Control 2.0, but instead of Io Sky, it's Julia.
Right, I can see that.
It's kind of like when the Hardy Boys became the New Brood. You know?
Yep.
And then just fantasy booking. This might be weird, but in the Bailey spot of the leader, have Lyra Valkyria do that and turn on Bailey and have her own little faction like Bailey did.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of slick. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool. Okay,
yeah.
Fantasy booking.
No worries. And then one of the points that Braden brought up was the call-up of Lash Legend joining Nia Jax. And the point I made was I hope, A, they do something with her that actually, like, gives her reason to be called up. And B, I hope this finally makes Nia Jax seem somewhat relevant. It makes me interested in something that she's doing.
Nia Jax relevant?
I know those two.
When's that ever going to happen?
Hand in hand.
Yeah, that's not exactly peanut butter and jelly. That's more like oil and water.
But, a guy can dream, can he?
Yeah, but that's a big dream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a big person, so I have to have big dreams, right?
Dream big.
But overall, that was really it for SmackDown besides the U.S. title match with, Ilya Dragunov and Johnny Gargano.
Oh, and don't forget, we have Drew McIntyre got suspended.
Yep. I've said this in the last few episodes, and I feel like I'm going to end up sounding like a broken record, but I want this to mean something. Not just him get suspended just to lose again to Cody and then do nothing.
Well, the reason why he's, like, backstage suspended is because he's going to be filming a movie.
Yeah.
So I assume, depending on how long the movie takes, this might take him out of Survivor Series.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Which means he's not in the Heels WarGames match, which I initially thought. So, I kind of have an idea who's going to be in the heel cage, but I thought for certain Drew McIntyre was going to be part of it, but if he's filming if he's filming a movie, depending on how long it takes, this may or may not make him available for Survivor Series, so it's kind of up in the air until November 29th. So
Yeah.
Right.
And then another thing we were talking about was the Talatonga and Rey Fenix match, and we had kind of brought up, like, questioning really what's going on with Rey Fenix.
nothing.
He's losing so much.
And we had mentioned, Pence is doing well over on Raw, but not Rey Fenix. And I kind of thought about it. I was like, imagine if we had the Lucha Brothers in the time period of whenever the SmackDown tag division was really hot.
Well, this is what I've always said about SmackDown, and this is what SmackDown was in the when the 2010 started. Like for 4 years, and then it picked up steam when it became SmackDown Live. It's like it's fluctuated sometimes, where sometimes SmackDown was better than Raw, but for the most part, since 2010, the past 15 years, SmackDown is the place that the superstars that backstage has no plans for go. It's obvious that the people that WWE really does care about and actually has plans for, they're on Raw, and then everybody else is subjugated to SmackDown, to the B show. Yeah. And that's exactly what SmackDown feels like now. It's like that meme of like a 3-headed dragon, and 2 of them are looking badass, and the other one looks like a kind of like a puppy dog with the tongue sticking on the eyeballs.
Yeah.
I think that's SmackDown right now. You got Raw and NXT having like that fierce look on their face, and then you got you got the other head, which is SmackDown, and that's kind of what SmackDown feels like. Well, that's what it feels like. They put the people on SmackDown that they have no plans for. That's the whole point of SmackDown now.
Hopefully y'all will understand this, but it's like, only reason I say that because it was a very short-lived thing. Well, like, Raw and NXT is like Akam and Razar, and SmackDown is like the Drake Maverick.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Whatever, Drake Maverick was a part of AOP for that short bit.
How Raw and SmackDown are like Bubba Ray and Devon, or Raw and NXT is like Bubba Ray and Devon, and SmackDown's like Spike.
Hey,
don't
leave Spike alone.
Spike like that.
You know what I mean.
Well, Raw and NXT is like Raw's Triple H, NXT is Shawn, literally, and then SmackDown is Hornswoggle.
Oh, that's a better one.
Type shit. But anyway, that's all really I have for SmackDown, unless y'all want to add any more.
I don't think I went through my points.
What about you, Hannah?
I just have this to say. SmackDown creative, do better. At least give us something that's actually worth our time. Stop wasting it.
Yeah. However, I will say I am slightly optimistic about Aleister Black's deal with Cody.
Yes, that was cool.
I hope that wasn't just a one-off, but I have, unfortunately, like this gut feeling like it is.
Let's hope not.
And with that being said, Hannah, would you like to take it away with your segment?
Yes, I will. But first, I'm going to take a sip of water.
Stay hydrated.
Okay. So, I'm being nice. So, no Dave Meltzer crash out from Rainbow tonight because we're not doing anything Dave Meltzer related. So,
good.
That gives him a peace of mind.
Say anymore without getting banned.
Okay. So, the quiz I have tonight is we are doing...
Is it about wrestling?
Well, duh. This is a wrestling podcast.
Dang it.
No, we're doing a quiz on Guess the Britney Spears song. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh! I win!
Okay, so we are doing guess the final four of Royal Rumble's quiz.
Oh,
Okay.
So there's a little bit of rules here. So really, really, really listen. I have 15 here. I have the years written down, and then I wrote down each of the final four in each year's Royal Rumble. This is how you guys will win points. I'm obviously going to say who won because anybody that's smart knows who won. You have to, on the other hand, both of you have to give me the other three.
Okay.
And whoever says as many right gets those points. So each person you get right equals a point, and I'll kind of go back and forth like I did with the other games. And then also for a bonus point, I will read off who won the Royal Rumble, and if you can give me the number that they entered in right,
Oh.
you get an extra point.
All right.
I don't know if I'm getting any extra points.
But here's the thing, like, I'm willing to give a point either way because whoever is like who's ever closest to the number will get the point.
Gotcha.
Hell
So like what I'm going to do is I'm going to say number 1, I'm going to read off the year. Then I'm going to tell you who won the Royal Rumble. I'm going to ask you both first if you can give me the number, and then whoever's closest to the number will get that point. And then whoever gives me the most right of the other 3 that collectively made up the final 4, then that equals another point. So basically, you both have the opportunity to win 4 points per question.
All right.
I know I kind of went on at a tangent, but do you understand what the rules are?
I do.
I do as well.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hannah's Quiz of the Night segment. Okay. So the first Royal Rumble I have on here is I have the 1995 Royal Rumble.
Oh, fuck.
The winner was Shawn Michaels. What number did he enter in? And I'm going to start off with Rambo tonight.
So he entered at number 1.
Okay.
And if I remember correctly, I think it was British Bulldog that he eliminated to win. And the other 2, I have no fucking clue.
Do you have like any idea?
I'm probably just gonna take a shot in the dark here. So there's Shawn, Bulldog. Let's go with Brett and Luger. Why not?
Okay, Braden, who do you think the final 4 was? Because Rambo did get the year right. Not the year right. He did get the number right. Shawn Michaels did enter at number 1. So that automatically gives Rambo a point.
Okay.
What do you think the final 3 were?
I do think this was the where he eliminated Bulldog. I think. The other 2, I also have no clue. I don't want to sound stupid and guess people that weren't here during that time. But I'm just throwing darts at a board.
It's Randy Orton. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think it was. I couldn't have been Dave. I don't want to guess the same as him, though. I'm going to guess Diesel. And also Bret Hart.
Okay, so on this one, Rambo got 3 points.
Hell yeah.
And you get 1. It was British Bulldog. Both of you guessed that. Lex Luger was in there as well.
Wow.
Okay.
The one person that you forgot to mention was Crush.
Oh.
Gosh.
I'm
how
pretty sure
can I
I'm not
forget
the
him?
only one to forget Crush.
How can I forget Crush?
Brandon
So,
remembered if it was Big Show.
So 1995, Shawn Michaels, number 1, British Bulldog, Crush, and Lex Luger.
Sick.
I had no anticipation of getting Lex Luger on that one.
All right, we are at number 2. This one is the 1997 Royal Rumble, my birth year. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the winner. Braden, want to take a guess on what number he entered?
Shoot. Crap, he won 3. You think I would know anything about his Rumbles? Let's go 13. And then
you want to go ahead and guess the other 3 that were in the...
Yeah, I'll take a stab at it.
Okay.
So I cannot differentiate his Rumble wins at all, but I know in one of them he eliminated Kane to win, so I'm guessing Kane. And then I'll throw in Undertaker in there too. And then I guess I'll go Mankind.
Okay, Rambo, you wanna guess? Braden got the number wrong, so you want to go ahead and guess the number that Stone Cold Steve Austin entered in?
Not really.
It's not 13, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, he guessed 13 and was incorrect.
I'm gonna take a stab and say 27.
Oh, it's always a good guess.
And for, let's see, 97. I'm gonna say 97 like 20 times before I actually think of it. But why not? Let's go Hunter. I don't know who's the last eliminated, so I'm just getting the other. So I'm gonna guess Hunter, Taker, fucking Rock.
Okay, so Braden was the closest to the number entered. He entered at number 5. 5 is close. 5 is closer to 13 than 27. So Braden got that, and both of you each got a point for Undertaker.
Okay.
But Braden, you were kind of almost right, because it was Glenn Jacobs, but it was him as Fake Diesel.
Oh, damn it. I should have just said Glenn Jacobs.
So you got the person right, you just got the character wrong.
Right.
And then the other one was Bret Hart.
Oh, shit.
So it was
Bret Hart.
So for the 1997 Royal Rumble, Stone Cold Steve Austin won at number 5. You had Undertaker, Fake Diesel, Glenn Jacobs, and Bret Hart.
Nice.
All right.
I knew it was too early for Kane.
You just should have said his real name, dude.
I just should have. I did not think of that.
All right, number 3. We're going to the...
Isaac Yankem.
Number 3, we are going to the 1999 Royal Rumble with Vince McMahon winning. Rambo, what number did he win at?
Number 2, because he is the first one to win from the number 2 spot. Austin. Let's see, he eliminated Austin. Because I literally just watched this like 2 or 3 days ago. And
all right.
I think Boss Man and D-Lo. Because I was like, wow, D-Lo's actually in the final 4 for Rumble. No, okay, hold on. Now I'm second guessing. Just send that one. I'm second guessing myself now.
Are you sure?
Yes, he's sure.
Fuck it, why not?
So you're not sure.
Hold on a minute.
Who was your final answer for the last one?
D'Lo Brown.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You got all 4 points.
God damn.
Holy shit, really?
Damn.
Yeah. Braden didn't even get a shot because he didn't get anything wrong. So you got all 4 points. Yes, Vince McMahon, number 2, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Big Boss Man, and D'Lo Brown were the final 4 for the '99 Royal Rumble.
Well, 'cause
I knew all of those too.
I was like, I just watched this a couple of days ago, and the only thing I could think of was like, I think this was the closest that D'Lo Brown actually got to like a major accomplishment in the WWE.
Yeah.
I remember Rock coming in to help Vince.
Yeah, I knew the Vince Austin thing, obviously, but I would not have gotten those other two.
All right, we are now at number 4. So this one is the 2003 Royal Rumble with Brock Lesnar winning. Braden, what number do you think Brock Lesnar won at?
Shoot, why didn't I know this? 22.
Okay, and what do you think the other 3 members were?
Pretty sure he last eliminated Taker. When in doubt, say Kane. Or Glenn Jacobs. So, Lesnar, Taker, Glenn Jacobs. 2003. Triple H. No, wait, was he champion? I guess I'm saying Triple H.
Okay, Rambo. What number do you think Brock Lesnar won at?
Guess 22.
That's what you said,
I think that's it.
and you got it wrong.
I think 29.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And I know it was Taker and Kane. Kane.
Emphasis on Kane.
Until it's Isaac Yankum.
Because I remember the Goldberg spot. And then Batista, I think. Yeah, Batista.
All right. Rambo got 4 points.
Damn it.
And then Braden, you also got 2. Because it was 29. So good job.
Damn.
So the 2003 Royal Rumble was Brock Lesnar 29, Undertaker, Kane, and Batista.
Damn.
This is my payback for Braden whooping my ass in the last 2 quizzes.
Wrong Evolution member.
All right, we are at number 5.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was Deacon Batista too.
Not in 2003. I think he just joined Evolution.
Was it?
I think Evolution started in January of 03 is when they debuted.
I knew.
He got the character wrong. Remove his point.
All right.
Just that laugh. It was just a move on.
Number 5, we got the 2011 Royal Rumble.
Shit, I don't get to go first. I know this.
Well, you're going first already, buddy. No, it's Rambo, sorry.
Yeah.
Alberto Del Rio won, but this is the one that had 40 competitors, if you remember. So, Rambo, what number do you think Alberto Del Rio run at?
36, I think. I'm going to lock in 36 because I'm second guessing, but I know it was Santino because he eliminated Santino to win. Randy Orton and I think Wade Barrett. Because that was at the point where I was thinking like, oh shit, is Wade Barrett actually going to win this? Which, hindsight, he kind of should have, but you know.
All right, Braden. 36 was incorrect, Rambo. So, Braden, what number do you think Alberto Del Rio won at?
I want to say it's 28. And then he got the other 3 correct. It is Santino, Randy, Wade.
Okay, so 28 was also incorrect, but Rambo was the closest because he entered in at 38.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that close to the end.
And Rambo gets that point, and he gets 4 collectively, and you get 3, Braden. The other 2 were Santino Marella, Randy Orton, and Wade Barrett.
Yep.
Because I remember at the end, I was like, please, Santino, come on.
The one I knew all of them too.
All right. We are at number 6. We are going to the 2014 Royal Rumble,
My year.
where Batista won. So we are at Braden. What number do you think Batista won at?
25.
Okay, and who do you think the other 3 people were?
Roman, Sheamus, Punk.
Okay, so 25 was incorrect.
What? Wait, I might have been one off. Shoot. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
So, Rambo, this gives you an opportunity. What number do you think Batista entered in at?
So, this one was 28 because he's the only person to win from the same number twice. And the other 3 are correct. Punk, Sheamus, and Roman. Because I remember Punk got eliminated by Kane.
Nope.
Yep, you got 4 points again. It was 28.
I know he won from the same number twice. For some reason, I thought 25, but I think that's because he won in 2005.
And then, Braden, you get 3 points, but Rambo gets 4.
Damn it, that was my year, man.
It was Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Sheamus.
We're getting
All right.
out of the night.
My first crash out.
All right, number 7. We are going to the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble
God, I know this one too.
with Shinsuke Nakamura winning. So, Rambo, what number do you think Shinsuke Nakamura won at?
I know it was a kind of an early number. 15, I think. I'm going to go ahead and lock in 15. And he eliminated Roman Reigns to win it. And he eliminated Cena. So, Nakamura, Reigns, Cena. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the year that Finn Balor went a long ways. So I'm going to say Finn Balor.
Rambo, you just got all... No, wait a minute. Never mind. You're incorrect on the entrance number, so that does give Braden a shot. Braden, what number do you think Shinsuke won at?
I'm gonna go 17, and then I'm pretty sure it is Reigns, Cena, Balor.
So, Rambo again gets that point because it was number 14.
Fuck.
So he was the closest.
Fisted me. I was off by one number.
One number, but one number means a lot. And the
Hey,
final, and
It
then
was
Braden,
confirmed. One is a lot.
and then Braden, you get 3 points again. Rambo gets 4, and the other 3 were Roman Reigns, John Cena, and Finn Balor. Wow, Rambo, you are doing an amazing job.
I'm Tylenol.
All right, number 8. We are now going to the greatest Royal Rumble,
Oh,
for
God.
fuck's sake.
God.
which had 50 that year,
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
when Braun Strowman won.
That ugly ass green belt.
So, Braden, what number do you think Braun Strowman won at?
I have no clue, so I'm just gonna guess a solid 30.
You're so funny.
And then I can't say I really watched it. I know Daniel Bryan had a good performance, so I'm gonna guess Bryan. I think Jericho did too, but I might be getting that confused with the 2017 Rumble. But I'm gonna guess Jericho. So Bryan, Jericho, and we'll throw in Finn Balor too.
Okay, so 30 was incorrect. So Rambo. What number do you think Braun Strowman won at?
Yeah, that's not a number. Jay. 41. I don't know where I'm going with that. I just threw that and hope it stuck.
All right, and who do you think the other three were?
He eliminated Cass to win.
Oh, fuck, he did.
I think Cass eliminated Daniel Bryan because that set up their little feud. And then I'm also gonna say Jericho.
Okay, so Rambo, you got 3 points. Braden got 1.
Nice.
You were right with number 41.
Shit, really?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
I just threw that. I was just like, I hope it sticks.
It was Daniel Bryan and Big Cass.
You can't.
But the name, yeah. Well, apparently you can because he got released. But anyway, but the name that both of you did not mention was Kevin Owens.
Oh, I was thinking Kevin Owens too.
The other member of that friendship.
That's why I was thinking it.
So it was Braun Strowman, Kevin Owens, Big Cass, and Daniel Bryan.
Big Cass is crazy.
The
All
only
right.
time Big Cass was ever in the final 2 of a Rumble, and it wasn't even a good Rumble.
Exactly. All right, number 9. We're going back again. We're going back to the 2000 Royal Rumble.
Oh my god.
Where The Rock won. So, I believe it's Rambo. What number did The Rock win at?
Well, technically, The Rock didn't win that one. We want to be technical about it.
Justice for my hero.
Let's go. I think it was in the 20s. Because it was recent whenever I watched this. Like, recent as in the last couple of weeks. 21. And he did yet didn't eliminate the Big Show. Kane and X-Pac, I think. Yeah.
So, 21 is incorrect.
Okay.
So that gives Braden an opportunity. Braden, what number do you think The Rock won the Royal Rumble at?
I'm gonna guess 20.
And then who do you think the other 3 were?
Well, I know it's the Big Show. You said Kane and X-Pac?
Yeah.
That's probably right. But I'm gonna guess RVD and Mankind.
Oh, and let me emphasize, Kane. Sorry.
Wait a minute. What were your 3? You said Big Show and Kane, right? Braden?
I said Big Show, RVD, Mankind. Or Mick Foley.
Okay, so Rambo, you got 4 points. Braden got 1 because Rambo was the closest. The Rock entered at 24.
Damn.
And the other 3 were Big Show, X-Pac, and Kane.
Oh my god. Rambo, at least put lube on it, damn.
Big Show won it. But I digress.
Well,
Number 10. We're going back even further. We are visiting. We are going to the 1992 Royal Rumble.
For fuck's sake.
no.
Yes. Like Daniel Bryan. Where Ric Flair won the Royal Rumble.
With a tear in his eye.
I
So
can't even tell you who he eliminated.
It's okay. Braden, what number do you think Ric Flair won at?
Pretty sure it was 1. Oh,
And who do you think the other 3 were?
yeah, I'm getting there. Hang on. Let me have a mental breakdown first. Randy Savage. Ted DiBiase. Mr. Perfect.
Okay, so number 1 was incorrect.
Oh, man.
So that gives Rambo an opportunity. What number do you think Ric Flair won at?
Number 3.
Oh, really?
And what do you think the other 3 members were?
I know Savage. Hogan. And give me Mr. Perfect.
Okay, so Rambo, you got 3. Braden, you got 1. Is he gone?
Break.
Sounds about right.
Muted for a second.
So, I was like, where did he go? So, Rambo, you were right. He did enter at number 3.
He just straight left.
I'm sick of this shit.
It ain't gonna work for me, brother. Just.
You both got Randy Savage right.
Ooh, yeah.
Hulk Hogan was in it. And the name, and the other name that you both did not mention was Sid Justice.
How could we not?
So it was Ric Flair, Sid Justice, Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage. All right, number 11. By the way, I think both of you were doing fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Anna.
You're doing good.
We are going to the 1998 Royal Rumble, where Stone Cold Steve Austin won. So another Steve Austin win. Rambo, what number do you think Steve Austin won at?
Let's see. G 22. And I know The Rock was in the final 4. I'm going to give him some love because he entered this match 3 times and still didn't win. But the last one entered was Dude Love.
And I need one more from you.
I'm getting there.
Would you like some Jeopardy music, sir?
No. Farouk, I think.
Okay, so Rambo, you got the number incorrect, which gives Braden an opportunity. So Braden, what number do you think Stone Cold Steve Austin entered at?
You said 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 23. So I know for a fact he eliminated Kane in one of the Rumbles. I don't think this one's it. So all of his answers sound really good. I don't want to steal them. But I'll also put The Rock. I'll say Mick Foley. On the off chance it wasn't Dude Love. And you said Farouk. I'll say Mark Henry.
So what are your so you said The Rock. You said Mick Foley.
And Mark Henry.
Okay. So Braden, you get 2 points because you were the closest to the number. He entered at 24.
Oh, damn.
Sick.
You both got The Rock,
Cool.
but Rambo was right on the version of McFoley. It was Dude Love.
Cool.
And it also was Farouk.
Oh, of course it was.
So 3-2
Braden's
with that
over here
one.
like, damn.
Cool.
All right, number 12. We got 4 more.
Sorry, Braden.
Yeah. I'm sure you are.
So number 12, we are going to the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble,
Fuck.
That's the year I wasn't watching. Okay, we're good.
where
One.
where Charlotte Flair won.
Yeah, I'm sure she did.
God, my God. So, Rambo, what number do you think she won at? No, wait a minute. Sorry. You went first last time. It's Braden's time. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Braden, what number?
27.
Okay, and who do you think the other 3 were?
Well, it's a good question to ask.
I can.
I have zero clue. I know the first Women's Rumble.
Well, this isn't it, dude.
I know that isn't it. I'm trying to connect dots in my head.
Get your head out of 2018.
I thought she was going to say something else, but I'm not going to lie.
It's funny because my head was in my ass in 2018.
That's kind of scary.
You should have seen it, dude. Anyway, let's go Sasha Banks. Let's go Asuka. And let's go Michelle McCool.
Okay, 27 was incorrect.
Yeah.
So, Rambo, what number do you think Charlotte Flair won at?
24. See, she eliminated Shayna Baszler.
Oh, yep. That's right.
I think Natalia was in the final 4, and see, Becky was champion going into 2020, so it's not Becky.
Fuck, I knew the Natalia thing happened.
I think
Did you give me a number yet?
24.
Oh, okay, sorry.
You're good. And I think that's where Natalia eliminated Beth Phoenix. Or was the other way around? Either way, I think it's Beth Phoenix.
So, is Shayna, Beth, and Natalia your final answers?
Yes.
Okay. So, Braden, I apologize. You got nothing.
Yeah, cool.
No, it was 17. So Rambo was the closest with 24.
Oh, cool.
In the final were Shayna Baszler, Beth Phoenix eliminated Natalia, and Natalia.
The Rebel got 4 points. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you.
I'm sorry, Braden.
Yeah, no, don't be. That's awesome, man.
Okay, number 13.
It's not personal, it's just business.
Yeah.
Because your head was in this at one point. We are now going to the 2018 Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that one I know.
And we're starting off with Rambo, where Asuka won. So what number do you think Asuka won at?
Because that was the year of Japan. Give me 14 also. But I think she eliminated Nikki Bella. And then I'm going to go with Brie. And Trish.
Okay, so 14 was incorrect. So Brayden, what number do you think Oscar won at?
15. And then it was both of the Bella twins. And I think it was Sasha.
Brayden, you finally got 4 points. You were the closest. It was Oscar won at number 25.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and Sasha Banks.
I told you guys I knew that one.
So we need a golf clap for Brayden.
Clap it up, mother truckers.
All right, we got 2 more. We're going back to the Wayback Machine.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, stop doing that.
Number 14. We're going to the 1989 Royal Rumble,
Oh, way.
where Big John Studd won.
It's the second Rumble ever.
So Brayden, what number do you, no Rambo? What no Brayden? Sorry, I'm getting my things mixed up. It's Brayden. Brayden, what number do you think Big John Studd won?
29.
And who do you think the other 3 were?
It's funny you asked that.
Are you okay, buddy?
I'm gonna guess Big Show, Logan Paul, and Glenn Jacobs.
Why are you not even trying?
Because I don't know.
You bro tweaking over here.
I call myself a WWE historian.
Logan Paul, I'm pretty sure wasn't even born yet.
Well, he's my guess. All right, let me have this.
Anyway.
He actually gets one right.
Wait,
Anyway, 29 is not correct.
yeah.
So Rambo, what number did Big
entrance
John
at this
Studd
point?
win?
Oh, what'd you say, Brayden?
I said I don't even think there was 30 entrants at this point.
I'm gonna go 28. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Strategy.
27. Because I think he was the very first to win from 27.
You got to give me a final number. Which number are you going with?
27. And then Ted DiBiase.
How can that be so good looking and still humble?
Rick Martel, I think.
How can I do all this shit and still humble?
Brayden, shut it.
And
You're not funny and nobody likes you.
But I'm still humble.
CM Punk reference. And it's ironic, he said that to your hero, The Big Show.
Well,
and then give me Warrior.
Okay, so Rambo, you got 3 points. You did get 27 right. And it was Ted DiBiase and Rick Martel. The name that neither of you mentioned was Akeem. Big John Studd, Rick Martel, Ted DiBiase Sr., and Akeem were the final 4.
No, it was Junior. I'm just kidding.
All right, now we're at the last one. Hopefully this one will help Brayden not have a epileptic fit. Anyway, we are going to the 2017 Royal Rumble, which is the last one.
Godspeed.
Where Randy Orton won. So Rambo, what number do you think Randy Orton won at?
17. And then the final 4, it was Randy, Roman, Bray, fucking give me Sami Zayn.
Okay, so 17 was incorrect. So that gives Braden an opportunity. What number did Randy Orton win at?
Give me 21. And then it's Roman, Bray, and Jericho.
So you did get 4 points. But you did get, it wasn't 21, it was 23.
Yeah, close enough.
So you're the closest. And the other 3 were Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and Chris Jericho.
That's when he broke Ray's record. I'm calm down now, guys. I'm good now.
So,
excuse me.
So, all I know, I have to like count these up for a second, but I know for sure that Rambo won.
Oh, how did you figure that out?
Rambo, you know Royal Rumbles really well. I'm very proud of you.
That's honestly my favorite stipulation.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know it.
But yeah,
Braden, it wasn't personal.
I know. I just had to get my first crash out of the way.
But that concludes my quiz segment of the week, and I need to count these up. But I know Rambo won.
Should I cut a promo like Rambo?
Go for it.
Go ahead. You got 15 seconds.
All right. I'm really mad. Made me sad. This quiz went bad. I'm a little lad. Just like that. Snappity snap snap. Bitch.
Okay.
Dude, nice Cody Rhodes impression.
Thanks, man. Wrestling only has one royal family. Or has more than one royal family.
That's such good shit.
Welcome to Win Everything.
But that concludes my my quiz segment of the week.
Great quiz.
And scene. That's what I decided I'm going to say at the end of each of my segments. I'm going to do the Wayne's World thing. I'm going to say and scene.
The perfect cherry on top.
Yep.
All right, I'm calm down now, guys. I'm good.
I can also count it up because I've also been keeping track.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hear it, really. Let's just talk about Raw, guys. Let's just talk about Raw.
Well, you had no problem bragging about you getting all those pay-per-views last week.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of funny. I'm still humble, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, this is totally fair. It's very much karma.
I can only imagine you and Logan Paul as a tag team.
16, 17,
You know, I've reached out to his people.
8, 9.
My last name's Ball, so it's close enough to Paul anyway. Make me
Your
look
la-
like Paul better.
Your last name's Ball?
Ball, B-A-L-L. I bet you can guess the kids were very kind to me in elementary school.
A "K" was like Braden fine speech.
Oh, hey, be nice to him. Come on.
Oh, thanks, cuh. I'm assuming he meant that for real.
No, it was a Cena reference.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you want to know the score? What
Yeah.
I counted up?
Yeah, let it rip.
It was 44-24.
And I had 44, right?
No.
Ah.
Nice try.
Cool. Guys, I said I'm calm down, alright? Let's move on. I'm calm.
I'm calm.
What did you guys think of my quiz this week?
It was really fun. That was a really good one. I'm sure you loved it, Rambo.
I did.
I'm sure.
This is my favorite one so far.
Really?
Legitimately, yeah.
Oh.
It was super. That's very good. That's a very good one. I like that.
Stop. Okay, there we go.
Even though the results didn't go great.
All right, now
Okay, we'll get back.
this is the part of the show where we go across the nation, if you will, to Monday Night Raw. See what I did there?
Yep, we know.
I'm a dad. I have to make jokes like that. I'm sorry.
Move to the music, play the music, move it to
It's
the
just a part of the
music.
job
Yeah.
description, right?
Yeah, I'll take notes.
Hell yeah.
I'm in training right now.
Dad jokes and white Velcro sneakers.
Ooh, mine are coming in.
Fuck yeah. Well, the show opens up with Triple H getting a mixture reaction. There's some people that are cheering for him. There's a guy behind him that had a Triple H sucks sign,
Yeah,
but they were
I
loud
agree.
as hell singing King of Kings.
Yeah, that's just because the song is great.
well, that's because it's that's the fickle audience for you. They'll just do whatever they want. They'll sing a song even though they hate the person.
We get a John Cena promo, and then out comes Dirty Dominic Mysterio
Oh my God, yes.
to interrupt and get into a little war of words with John Cena.
And you notice that he kind of added to his throat tattoo.
Yeah, I loved it.
I'll have to look at that. I guess I didn't notice.
He added on both sides.
Oh, cool.
I can't imagine how uncomfortable that was getting that done, though.
Wow, I can't imagine the road tattoo, dude.
No, that just doesn't sound comfortable to me. It's like, hey, I want to get a tattoo on my Adam's apple.
I'm gonna get 44 to 24 tatted on there, so I'll never forget my embarrassing loss. Motivation.
I am the 44 and 44 and 24.
You're the 24/7 champion? I did not know that.
Duh, it's the most relevant title in the late 2010s.
Yeah, our Truth won 51 of them.
Hey Siri, book a trip to Arkansas.
Do you know what I think now? I think our Truth has won the most championships in WWE history.
Yep.
Because he's a 51-time 24/7 champion, I think.
No,
then
he's
you
a
add in-
51 time, 24/7, 7-Eleven European TV champion.
Yep.
What?
He's beat Edge with 31, so
And then, as Dom is honestly getting some nice offense in on John verbally, John hits him with the fine speech. And anytime he drops those two words, fine speech, I'm automatically thinking, all right, John, please. Go easy on him.
He's just a kid, man.
He's a good kid. Come on.
He's just a kid.
yeah, it's like be nice to my son. Be nice to my innocent son.
My boy, you massacred my boy.
And then set up an impromptu Intercontinental Championship match between Dirty Dom Mysterio and John Cena, where we officially have John Cena as a Grand Slam champion.
Oh yeah.
John Cena is the new Intercontinental Champion. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Because I'm pretty fucking ecstatic about it.
Hannah, speak your truth.
God, I'm so torn. I am very sad that Dominic is no longer Intercontinental Champion. But the one thing, this might sound pessimistic.
It's a big word for me.
Optimistic and pessimistic. One is positive, one is negative.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
Yeah, figure it out, buddy.
There's your English lesson for today.
Thank you.
Which I used to get A's in. I'm very good at English. But I digress.
Me too. I went to college for it. Anyway, I digress.
I'm not the biggest fan of... Especially since John Cena is leaving in a month. I find him winning the Intercontinental Championship, and this is with all due respect to John, kind of pointless. Especially since he only has three events left, 3 appearances left. And I don't like this idea, especially with the WWE Championship, and I felt the same way them giving him titles just for the sake of giving him titles because he's retiring. I mean, he already broke Ric Flair's record. And he won the Intercontinental Championship, the only title he's never held. And now they're making him a Grand Slam champion. It feels like just for the sake of making him a Grand Slam champion. And that's what it kind of felt for me when he won the title off of Cody. It felt like they were just making him a 17-time world champion for the sake of making him a 17-time world champion because he was the homegrown WWE, basically a prodigy. And he was built by WWE. He was WWE's basically brainchild. It's like building a robot that became perfect, And as much as I respect John and everything, I don't think he necessarily had to win the Intercontinental Championship, and I don't think he needed to retire to be a Grand Slam champion. Undertaker retired without winning the Intercontinental title, and that was the only title that he needed to become a Grand Slam champion because his character didn't really need that title, and I don't think John Cena ever really needed the Intercontinental title to be John Cena. So, to me, I wish they would have saved this for Saturday night's main event and just had Dominic win the entire tournament. Because if they were going to do this and make it kind of mean a little bit more, I feel like the idea that it came up last week for him winning at Saturday night's main event and dropping at Saturday night's main event would have been a little bit more memorable. But I felt like Dom should have went over, and I feel like John Cena, it could have benefited Dominic, and I think it would have been nice for John to kind of put Dominic over in this match and have him win. I think that would have been, even though it's in Boston, I understand the nuclear heat that would have caused. But, they've had wrestlers lose in their hometown before. They've had Edge lose in Toronto to, ironically, John Cena. So, I am happy he's a Grand Slam champion, but I wish it would have been earlier in his career when he was a full-time talent. I'm not the biggest fan of giving people titles just for the sake of giving people titles, especially if they're retiring, because if that's the case, then when it comes time for a guy like, I don't know, Sheamus to retire, they should just give him the Intercontinental title because he's never had that to be a Grand Slam. And also, if you want to go CM Punk related when he retires, that would be like WWE just giving him the United States Championship just to make him a Grand Slam. For me, this is going to be a meaningless title run because he's not going to have a run with it. He's got 3 dates left. So if all that it takes is to retire to get a championship, I don't think that's really a good enough reason, especially when you have a guy like Dominic that I feel like could have went all the way until WrestleMania with this title and have it for a year. So that's where I'm conflicted. I'm not mad that he won the Intercontinental Championship. I'm just mad about the reasoning why and how he won. So that's how I feel.
That's fair. Braden, what do you think?
I can totally see where you're coming from, Hannah. And I think I would agree with you if it was anybody else. I do. It is weird the fact that he's just getting handed these titles. And, I think if it wasn't anyone else, it would bother me. And I'm not even a big John Cena fan, but I think just for the sake of everything, it is John Cena. So I think I just am okay with it because it's him and he's going out with these records. But I totally understand where you're coming from. I feel like if it was anyone else, I would feel that way. But
it just kind of feels like because he's breaking all these records, it almost feels like he's doing the very thing that most of the audience criticized him years ago for doing, using his time not to put over other people, because it almost feels like this has been, from the audience point of view, a very narcissistic run. And I don't think he's really put anybody over in these past 11 months. I mean, he beat Cody, but Cody won it back, but Cody was already over. He he tagged and faced a heat seeker in Logan Paul. But from this entire thing, I would have thought he would have used this time to face people he's never faced, or face some of his greatest hits, like do half and half. Half greatest hits, half people he's never faced. And I would have thought that this was going to be a passing of the torch retirement tour, but it doesn't feel like it. It almost feels like he's taken the creative direction of WWE this past year. Not him on his own, but it's how WWE's booking it. It's almost like he's taken WWE kind of hostage this year. And it's like everybody else's storylines have been hindered because of it, because their main priorities, where are they going to move John Cena into the mix? And then he just wins all the time. It just, I get the nostalgia of Super Cena, but this is the version of John Cena that made people boo him all those years ago, where it seems like everything revolves around John, and he's not willing to put other people over in the process. Kind of like how people think he intentionally buried the Nexus and Wade Barrett all those years ago. And so, to me, it just feels like the reasoning why people tuned out of WWE all those years ago, and why they were so hungry for somebody different. And then, 14 years ago, that's where CM Punk came in. But to me, it just reminds me of what caused WWE to get so stale to begin with. I don't know. I just feel like their creative direction for this retirement tour has kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. And to me, it just kind of felt like, I don't know, tonight just made me think, was he just coming back just to kind of stall everybody else's stories just so he can get a victory lap? Because that's the way it feels. And so tonight kind of made me feel a little conflicted, and I understand it's John Cena. But for me, being a subversive person, and I never put anybody on pedestals, not really, even though it may seem like I do. Like, especially when it comes to like AJ Lee and CM Punk, but I do not put them above other people, and I don't put other people above them. I kind of like to bring people down a peg, and I think everybody should be treated equally. And I don't think that when it comes to storylines, I hate this idea that John Cena is the exception of every rule, kind of like Rock. Like whenever Rock wants to come back, he pushes other people's stories to the back burner or pauses them just so he can be showcased. And that's what this retirement tour has kind of felt like. It feels like, oh, we're going to put everybody else in the back burner, and it's just going to be about John Cena. And that just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
That's definitely fair. Like, I get the whole sentimental deal with, giving Cena the Grand Slam. I get that completely. But I'm also with you on the fact of not if it's going to go absolutely nowhere. Because he's going to lose,
who is he?
obviously, the one of the next 3 days.
And who is he going to feud with for this title? Is he going to eventually drop it to Dom at Saturday night's main event? Which, if that's the case, then why even have Dom and John Cena wrestle tonight and just have him be in the tournament bracket and then eventually face Dom? Because if it is Dom at Saturday night's main event, then it definitely made this match a waste of time. Or it makes the entire tournament a waste of time if they face tonight, but eventually it's going to be Dominic anyways. So, or it's going to be what I think it's going to be and what I don't want it to be. It's going to be Gunther. It's going to be a very mediocre, slow match, and then we're going to get Gunther holding the IC title again for another 2 years when he's very boring. I'm sorry. I feel like Gunther is bland. He's good in the ring, but he doesn't have anything else of substance. So it's just, to me, a lot of things are not clicking with me, and a lot of their ideas do not make any sense to me.
That's definitely fair.
Yeah, I see.
Go ahead.
Okay. I see. I definitely get a lot of your points. Like, I get most of them.
Y'all keep going. I'll be right back.
Okay. I understand the. Hold on, I gotta get my thoughts together.
No, I'm not going to get mad. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I'm not scared you're gonna get mad. I just lost my train of thought. So about the pointless title reign, I totally get that, and I think in the end it probably will be. And so I get why people would be upset about it. But to me, I mean, we've just had so many pointless or meaningless title reigns in the past. Like in 2017, Randy Orton held the U.S. title for maybe 30 days just so he could get the Grand Slam. We talked about earlier Julia and Zelina's title reigns kind of being meaningless. So, like, I mean, it happens all the time, just regular reigns. This one feels a little more important because it made him the Grand Slam. Like, even if there's not a feud, for me, I can just understand why they would more than the other ones that in the past that have been meaningless.
Well, the only difference between, like, Zelina, Julia, and Randy is they weren't on retirement tours.
Right, which I totally get.
They were, full-time talent when they won their titles.
Right, but I'm just saying it turned out to be meaningless anyway, so if this one turns out to be meaningless, to me, and this is just my perspective, it'll still feel like it meant something because it completed the Grand Slam.
I don't know, just to me, this might sound controversial, but it feels like it felt like just like a kind of like a handout tonight.
Yeah, which I do agree. Like, it did feel like one.
Almost like a consolation prize. Like, here you go, have your Grand Slam. That way you can can be known as somebody that won every title, and you can retire and be on that list. And that way you can be on another pedestal again. Because I feel like he didn't need to win the Intercontinental Championship in this retirement tour. And I feel like he has done so much for WWE as it is, that he has so many accolades that he didn't absolutely need to be Grand Slam to go into the Hall of Fame or to be known as the GOAT. It's like they're kind of like shoving that in our faces. Like, we get it. He is the greatest of all time. That's the moniker that you have been shoving down people's throats for 20 years, that nobody can touch John Cena. But I don't like it when people get that type of treatment, because it's like, well, what about other people too that work just as hard? It's just, I don't know. Like I said before, that subversive side of me puts everybody on equal playing field, and I don't put people above other people in anything. It's like, I think treating equally is the best thing you can do, and I feel like really analyzing the environment, what's going on. Did John Cena absolutely positively have to become Intercontinental Champion tonight? The answer is no. Because he still is going to be known as the greatest of all time. He's still going to be celebrated until long after you, me, Rambo, and John are gone. He's going to go in the history books. It just felt like they're just trying to shove more monikers at him. And it's like he didn't, like, if Undertaker didn't need to be a Grand Slam champion to be known as the most respected man in the business, John Cena didn't need it. They're both in that same boat. Undertaker never needed the Intercontinental Champion to be a star, and I don't think John Cena ever needed to. So that's kind of the point I'm making. Like, where is WWE's logic with these type of decisions? Is it because they felt like John Cena absolutely had to? Or is it just because they want to add some more subtext to John Cena to push their agenda of him being the greatest of all time? And that's what it feels like. It just felt like another moniker to throw at John to push the office's agenda.
No, that's definitely fair.
Yeah. I mean, no, it makes sense.
It makes complete sense.
So everybody can come at me in the comments. I'm so ready for it. But that's just the way I analyze this entire thing, because I feel like Dominic could have used a victory over John Cena tonight. I mean, imagine what that would have done for him. Because after December 13th, Dom is still going to be there, and John isn't.
That's a true story.
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And honestly, though, seeing this did kind of mentally, like, somewhat validate one of my predictions from last week. With this last match, I still don't believe it's going to happen. But whenever I made that point about Sheamus, I was like, oh shit. Like I said,
Maybe.
I still don't think it's gonna happen.
But maybe.
It's starting
Well,
to show now. But just a little
the
bit.
moment I saw that Gunther is going to face Javon Evans, I'm like, oh well, I guess that headline was true, because they've been saying for 2 months it's going to be Gunther, and I think it actually is.
Yeah, and what a lopsided. I don't know how that match dynamic would be Gunther and Javon Evans though. They're both good, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel
Right,
that
together.
would fit very well.
It's the equivalent of Zach Gowen facing Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
I think Javon Evans is a little better than Zach Gowen.
just a little bit.
I'm talking about height-wise.
Yes, that makes sense.
I was gonna say.
I mean, Javon Evans is a
Javon's
skinny
got a leg
dude.
up on Zach Gowen.
Oh, Rambo. You didn't have to bring that up.
I kind of did.
Anyway,
Another shoes on the other foot.
Yeah.
I'm just saying at the end of the day, I'm conflicted by the win tonight. It's controversial in my eyes. I'm like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for John, and I hope that's not coming across like I'm mad at John winning. Like, I'm happy for him. He's a Grand Slam champion. Okay? That's fine. Like, whatever. But it still makes me think, like, was there really a reason to do it? And if John Cena wasn't retiring, would he still be getting the IC title? Like, it's just, I have more questions and answers for some of the decision makings that WWE does with this type of stuff.
No, that's definitely fair. And this kind of segues into our next portion of the show. Well, not the next one, but it happens later on. But we had both of the first two announced matches for this tournament take place tonight. We have Rusev defeating Damian Priest to advance, and we also had Sheamus defeating Shinsuke, which again kind of somewhat validates what I was thinking.
Sheamus is gonna do it.
Well, also, I predicted that last week. I said that Rusev and Sheamus were going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, we're going to win.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I also said that.
Going far.
No, unfortunately not.
And I seen Priest maybe going to the second round.
Well, not anymore.
Well, no, but I definitely knew that Shinsuke wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because they don't like doing things with Shinsuke.
No, that's a whole other thing for another day. No, Rusev and Sheamus are definitely the right ones. I mean, the deepest ties to Cena, and we get to see that match again, which I would never be mad at.
Oh, absolutely.
But, yeah, I think those are the two that make sense. Priest is becoming a little bland, though. I mean, I like this feud with Black. I hope it... Well, I mean, I don't know if it'll continue if he does something with Cody, but... I don't know. I want to see more from Priest.
Yeah.
You know what I really want to see from Priest, though? Because... And I want you guys to do this. I have homework assignments for both of you.
Oh, shit.
They're not big homework assignments. It'll take you 5 minutes of your time. I want you guys to close your eyes, and I want you to listen to Damian Priest cutting a promo.
I can't see.
And hear me out. I want you to also go to another video, close your eyes, and hear Roman Reigns cut a promo. Their voices and their cadence and their voice are very similar.
They sound a lot alike.
That's something I've noticed, actually.
And it's actually making me wonder. I now, because of that reason, I want to see a rivalry at some point between Priest and Roman.
Your voice sounds like mine.
Is Priest another
No, your voice sounds like mine.
I was kind of thinking, like, whenever I first noticed that, I was like, wait, is Priest another one of Roman Reigns' family members?
Damian Priest, the bloodline confirmed.
Well, because Damian Priest, I think they have similar kind of like genetic traits, because Damian is Cuban and Puerto Rican. And then you have Roman, who's from the Samoan Islands, and he's also like white because his mother was white. So he's half Caucasian, half Samoan. And Puerto Rico is kind of like on an island, and so is Cuba. And then you got the Samoan Islands, so there's probably a lot of like similarities there. But I realized that like 2 weeks ago, I was watching some compilation video, and I noticed that Damien and Roman look a lot alike, and they sound a lot alike. And I wanted you guys to try at some point going on like YouTube and just closing your eyes, not looking at both of them, and just hearing them. Go to a Roman promo, listen to him, and then go to a Damien promo, listen to them, and you can't tell the difference between their voices.
No, that's very fair.
Do you guys think if Roman makes a full move to Hollywood, they'll just dress Damian Priest in his clothes?
Probably.
Could be.
So you can still have Roman Reigns there?
Hey, that's possible.
But I think Roman and Damien in the future would be very intriguing.
I think so.
Oh, absolutely. And then
I love Damian Priest. I hope they keep doing more with him.
I think like kind of like a what if situation. Like if the Shield happened today, I feel like Damien would have been like the Roman Reigns in the Shield.
Oh, I can see that.
yeah.
I don't know who Seth and Dean would be.
I can see Siobhan being Seth. Dean, I don't know if I have a good one for that.
There's not a lot of people like Ambrose because he was like a one of a kind person.
A Dom? Maybe?
Yeah, but Dom doesn't like act or talk or have like the same mannerisms Dean Ambrose does. I'm trying to figure out one like
I'm
if
just
you're
thinking dirty.
Yeah, but if I'm like, I see what you did. Okay, dirty deeds, I get it. But like, I'm trying to figure out like if we're almost to like partially clone the Shield, who's like the closest to like each of them. And I feel like if the Shield was something that started today, Damien would be the perfect representation of like what Roman was 12 years ago.
I think the closest to Dean, and this is a weird one, but it's AEW. I mean, Darby. I think that's the closest you get. But I don't know who in WWE right now would really be that.
But anyways, we got to get back to the show. But I wanted to bring that up.
And to answer that, I think the closest that I can come to would be like a Kevin Owens.
Yeah, but I mean, just old.
Yeah.
But Kevin Owens is older. He came up like in that era.
Oh, I know, but I'm just like trying to think. I was like, maybe I think that might be like the only real one I can.
Well, yeah. Just on the whole roster, it's definitely the closest.
Like I'm trying to go based off people that weren't even signed to WWE when the Shield debuted.
Oh yeah. But after the tournament matches, we had confirmed for next week Maxine versus Becky Lynch.
Yay!
Which,
3.
If you guys want to hear me crash out next week, and there's rumors that she may be there.
Oh yeah.
If AJ doesn't interrupt this, we're gonna have a crash out season with me next week.
Whoop whoop.
But
Because there's
there's
there's rumors-
matches. Go ahead.
there's rumors she's supposed to be involved in WarGames. So it's like next week you better give me AJ Lee, because originally they on Netflix the bumper for November 17th had AJ Lee's picture on it, and then Netflix changed it to Cena. So I wonder if that was an accidental like mistake and almost like them spoiling it. So I assume AJ Lee's supposed to return November 17th, which is next week. But if she doesn't, where is my wife? I need my wife back.
Excuse me. But that series of matches has like really grown my respect a lot for Maxine. Like I never did.
Oh,
respect
yeah.
her. I like not at all. But that definitely showed what she was able to do in the ring. And of course some of that has to be with Becky kind of lowering herself. But who knows? I'm excited for it because they've always been good. Let's see. And then we had the Women's World Championship match, which okay.
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquer defeating Raquel Rodriguez. And honestly, what happened after the match, I don't necessarily care for, but I've made it no secret that I'm not a Nikki Bella fan.
No, it's just. Yeah, we've talked about this already.
Well, she was already going to turn heel. We know that.
Yeah, she hinted at it last week, kind of.
I just like that the fans were chanting "Cena left you."
Oh yeah,
That was
That's
the best
so
part of the entire
crazy.
thing.
that crowd was fucking ruthless though tonight. I will say that.
Well, it's funny because
Shut
actually,
the fuck up chants at the beginning of the show.
she dumped John Cena, but I digress. Because she was the one that
Wrestling fans,
called
we're
off
not
their wedding.
necessarily smart on a lot of things.
But the Cena left you was perfect.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
I think the crowd actually saved that segment from being a total, like, thank you next. Like that song by Ariana Grande, thank you next.
And then we had a backstage segment, which officially announced the men's WarGames match. Shout out William Regal.
Hey, you totally skipped. You skipped an entire segment, bro.
Which one?
The
The
Punk,
promo that led up to that?
the promo. You missed the whole entire
Oh.
Vision and Punk stuff.
I had that right here. I don't know why I fucking missed that. I'm sorry.
You
My bad.
Rambo, why did you forget that? What's the reason?
I just looked over it.
I set you up for a Tylenol joke.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to go to CM Punk's promo next, and then the backstage.
Like, I'm not afraid to say that Logan Paul is actually pretty damn decent when it comes to the microphone, though.
I mean, yeah, that's what he's done his whole life.
Well,
It's just in a different setting, but he's a natural born talker.
But the fact that he's able to hold it up with somebody like CM Punk, and then officially, as of now, becoming a part of the Vision.
Yeah.
I like when Punk called him a broccoli faced millennial.
Fucking straight up.
I was like, that's why I love you, bro. You come up with he comes up with the most creative stuff.
And
Like what normal individual would look at Logan Paul and decide to call him a broccoli neck? Only CM Punk.
But and then Paul Heyman cut that fucking promo right after Logan Paul. And again validates my point where I think Paul Heyman is the greatest talker in wrestling. Not just wrestlers, but I'm just meaning ever.
And he brought up, and I think this is foreshadowing for next week, because even in his promo to antagonize CM Punk, he brought up AJ Lee.
Yeah.
And then Punk was clapping back like the defensive husband. He's like, if AJ Lee was here, he would leave all four of you, well, that includes 2 Paul Heymans, all 5 of you, in like a sweaty, bloody heap. So it's like, he's like, but since she's not here, I'm going to do it.
Fucking straight up.
And then we had the Vision surround the ring. And I'm actually going to say this because of what we saw, what we have seen from Payman and both the Brawns the past 3 weeks now, because I think it's been 3 weeks since Seth was last seen, and now with Logan Paul the past 2 weeks. I think Seth Rollins was actually holding them back in a lot of ways. I feel like Seth overshadowed that entire thing, because I don't think Seth needed Paul to begin with, or the Vision, because he was already an established star. And I think the only reason why this version of them trying to do an Evolution 2.0, I think the reason why it didn't work is because it's because they had Triple H as a leader, obviously, but they showcased Batista and Randy Orton way more than they were really focusing on Triple H. Triple H was like the ringleader, yes, but like they were really heavy on making sure that Randy Orton and Batista were known. And they were constantly on the show everywhere. And they were the ones that were causing the most problems ringside and everything. And they actually got to, like, get at least a word in edgewise. And it felt like when Seth Rollins was in charge, you know, Bronson and Braun barely got the microphone. And then you can't get to know characters when those characters are wearing sunglasses. Do you know why? Is because the audience, especially the hard camera, really needs to capture what's in your eyes. As an actor, and especially when you're on television, you get to know a character and you get to connect with a character from, like, the confines of your living room. You have to be able to read their eyes. The actor's eyes are what connects them to the audience. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. If you're not an actor, you won't understand that. That's what I learned in drama, because I did drama in high school for 4 years. I learned that when you're on stage, you want to project your body and you want to project your voice. But when you have a camera in front of you, you really, really want to harness all your emotion and everything you're feeling and everything you're trying to convey. You want to push all of that in your eyes. And I think if, like, we saw more expression from Bronson and Braun, we could have gotten to get to know them better. But I think now they're finally getting showcased, and I feel like Seth being injured was a blessing in disguise, because now we're really starting to get more Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and we're starting to really get to see what they're really all about.
Yeah. No, and that's definitely true. It's like, plus, whenever Seth was involved, it was the only things really being done with the Bronze was being in the main event against just a random concoction of baby faces. That was it. And that's why the butt end of every Roman Reigns return of the year.
And that's why I feel like they also should have made them champions right off the bat with some sort of title. This is where they could have rushed it. I feel like the moment that the Vision started, the week after, it should have been Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker fighting Finn Balor and JD McDonough and then beat them for the tag team titles. That way we get titles on both the Brawns, and then that gives them leverage in a way. And like in Evolution, they made Randy Orton Intercontinental Champion really early. Triple H was World Heavyweight. And then Ric Flair and Batista were the tag team champions. And that really unified the group. And that really showcased the group as individuals. I feel like if right off the bat, you know, you have Seth Rollins as the World Heavyweight Champion, and then right after, you know, SummerSlam, I feel like the week after SummerSlam, once Seth became champion, they should have had both the Bronsons beat Finn Balor and JD McDonough. So now we have a World Heavyweight Champion in Seth Rollins, and we got new tag team champions in both the Brawns. And that would have given them massive heat, because now they have 3 championships hostage in their group. And I think that would have helped.
Four, including Becky's title.
Oh, go ahead.
It's 4, including Becky's title.
And I feel like they should have inserted Becky way earlier than they did too, because also that would have helped.
Yes.
I think the week after she became Intercontinental Champion, then she should have went into the Vision.
Agreed.
Yeah, and like, honestly, I feel like giving them the tag team titles would have made them like more validated as an actual threat.
Yes.
Not just background dancers, basically. But I do like the direction where this is going, and I'm kind of eager to see what happens with the inclusion of Logan Paul and going into WarGames. You know, that's only 3 of them, unless Paul Heyman's putting his fat ass in WarGames.
He won't. But I was right about them, again, because it's a gimmick pay-per-view, them shoehorning in the champion so you don't have to defend the titles. I was right about Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, the Boston crowd singing Cody Rhodes, they did a good job.
They did. They really
But-
did.
But I was right. Like already, it's Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, and Jey Uso. So I assume the other two, because it seems like LA Knight has been ushered into catering. I think the other two are going to be John Cena and Roman Reigns to make up the rest of Team Punk.
That's exactly who I have written down. And honestly,
Yeah.
But the other one, I think it's going to be Brock Lesnar joining the Vision, but I don't know who like the fifth member would be.
everybody online is saying Theory, but I don't understand where people are getting Theory from, if I'm being entirely honest.
I don't know.
Because they've been, people have been speculating Theory to be in the Vision ever since it happened.
Yeah, there's been a theory that Theory would join the Vision.
Hey.
But yeah, like, I don't think it's going to be Drew.
Yeah, not now. Maybe Jacob returns, but I don't see Jacob returning and being a heel.
No, he's a babyface.
Right, I don't see him returning and being a heel, so... Who knows? I'm just excited to see Logan Paul jump off of some high shit. I'm excited for that.
And then...
And I know that... And I think Jimmy is off the road for now because Naomi's getting bigger. I think she's in almost her third trimester, so I think Jimmy's at home now, getting ready for the baby to come. So I don't think Jimmy will be a part of WarGames.
Right. Oh, maybe Alistair now. Now that he had that thing with Cody, maybe that was setting up.
Aleister Black could be a good idea.
Yeah. Shout out to Ka on TikTok.
Because like put this in your guys' head. So imagine at WarGames in San Diego, November 29th on ESPN Unlimited. That's a plug.
We're not paid for it, by the way.
We're not paying for it.
We're not being paid.
We're not being paid. I wanted to do a cheap plug. Imagine Babyface's side. I think we're going to have Team Vision or Team Paul, maybe. Team Paul versus Team Punk, I think is what they're going to be called. So I imagine my prediction is it's going to be CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso. That's already a given. The other two are going to be Roman Reigns and John Cena. And then in the other cage, it's going to be Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar, and Aleister Black.
I can see that.
Say, unless they bring in another B name.
Or maybe an NXT call-up, Obafemi?
Maybe.
That'd be a lot of meat in one cage.
Yeah, but you also don't want to give the illusion of a predictable ending. If it's going to be Brock and Oba, then obviously the heels are going over. You don't want to make it too obvious. So I feel like if they're going to
be that way if Brock's in it.
well,
Right, I don't think Oba's gonna add much. They have no problem burying.
the thing is, like in war games, you could like almost kind of like last year, the heels get the other four down, and then all five of them can, gain up on Brock and get him down to the point where John Cena can avenge WrestlePalooza and John Cena pins Brock.
Ooh, I kind of like that.
I do
And then
too.
you can have Roman Reigns, CM Punk, two people that also had the problems with Brock. Gain up on him. You can get kind of a face off, right? So we can kind of see all these old things. So you can kind of revisit WrestleMania 31 and have a little bit of a standoff between Brock and Roman, and then we can have a revisit SummerSlam 2013, a little bit of an altercation between Brock and Punk. And then, Brock can, have an altercation with Jay. And then Brock and Cody. Because I don't think they've ever faced. And so you could have all the other heels down and out. And then everybody, like, dog piles, like Nexus style, on Brock. Gets him down. Paul Heyman comes out. He's in distress. He's yelling outside the cage, Brock! Brock! Brock, like he used to, like, get up, Brock. And then,
Oh, shit.
and then imagine, like, all of them giving their finishing moves on Brock, John Cena, attitude adjustment, and while he's pinning Brock, he's staring at Paul while doing it. And they're all staring at Paul while John Cena avenges what happened at WrestlePalooza. And then the baby faces win by pinning Brock Lesnar.
Either that or, like, another reason why I can see it being Cena and Roman and Brock is that way they can do a cheap WrestleMania 42 plug with Cody, Roman, Punk, Brock,
Paul.
But that ending that I created, how do you guys like that? How do you guys like the finish?
That's cinematic. That's beautiful.
And then you can have the two men that Paul... And you know what I would do after that? Before they do the trademark? Roman and Punk shake hands like last year. They go outside the ring. And they finally get avenged on Paul Heyman. They grab that walrus by his neck. He starts screaming. They drag him into the ring. Get him in the middle.
I'm just an advocate.
And both Roman and Punk, Punk picks him up. Go to sleep. Paul falls because Paul won't be able to sell well. Punk gets him back up. They all hold him. Roman Reigns, spear. They get avenged on Paul Heyman, and both Punk and when they go to trademark, this is the thing I see. Roman and Punk, they kind of stand side by side each other, but Paul Heyman is laying right between their feet, on each of their feet. And then they raise the hands, and then trademark, fade out, black.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. I like that.
So John, this is the initiative, and this is what they were able to tell. John Cena gets to avenge WrestlePalooza, and then Punk and Roman get to avenge WrestleMania, and they get to finish their stories. Those stories. They get to end those chapters.
That's badass, dude.
As long as Brock is not the one that beat Cena for the IC title, I'm happy.
Agreed.
And I
But you can
that wouldn't happen.
Because you're getting rid of two birds with one stone there.
Yep.
True. I like that a lot.
I really like it. Before we go into the main event, where we have...
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, and don't forget the backstage segment. We have to talk about William Regal.
All right, you can talk about that first real quick.
Talk about William Regal first, and then we'll go into Braden's question.
We had the three standing tall in the back with Cody, Jay, and Punk. And then they're talking to Pierce, and out comes William Regal.
WarGames!
Signature WarGames!
WarGames!
Yeah, I was like, we can't do this podcast without giving a shout out to William Regal.
William Regal.
WarGames! God, I love William Regal.
I love William Regal because all that I see in my head when I think of William Regal is him wearing that stupid hat. We got money, yeah. Money, yeah. With Vince and Jonathan Coachman in Crime Time. And then they circling, and then Jonathan Coachman gets in it. And I love how automatically, like, once they put the hat on William Regal, it's like when Rikishi used to put the sunglasses on everybody and they automatically, like, dance. I just love William Regal just, like doing it with them and, like, shaking his head and everything.
God,
I love William Regal.
We love Regal around here. But before we get into this main event where we had it wasn't necessarily announced, but it is definitely going to be for the women's War Games. Braden, do you have a segment for tonight?
Yeah, before that, though, I just thought of a point from Hannah's rant about Cena. About when you brought up, like, him, like, burying people, like, in the past, like, how he has.
Yeah.
And you brought up, when his team beat the Nexus.
Yes.
Welcome to Braden's Question of the Night. Weekly, I bring you A question to excite your mind, whether it be a what-if scenario, a how would you book, or a current event, or what would you do differently fantasy booking carousel. Tonight, I bring you what if the Nexus beat Team Cena at SummerSlam 2010?
Oh God.
You just happened to bring that up, and that was the question I already had planned.
I think we need to give him a title. We call him like the King of Segways.
Hell
I
yeah.
think that's Braden.
I like that very much, thank you. But I have some key points. Does Wade Barrett become world champion
Yes.
if the group
Yes.
stays together after the Nexus thing? How long do they last or stay dominant for? Does CM Punk ever take over the group? Does that storyline ever happen? And who ends up becoming the breakout star with the group lasting longer and keeping their heat?
Breakout store.
I know how I said it.
There's a Nexus has a store.
I was going to ignore it.
Where can I go shopping?
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I know.
Bull hammer elbow.
Kmart, brought to you by Nexus.
Yes. You are either Nexus or you're against us. So shop at Kmart so you're not against us.
I made one mistake. All right, so
That's a commercial. That's a commercial.
I'll go first. So does Wade Barrett become world champ?
Yes.
I think he would. I think he would win that six-pack challenge, like the next pay-per-view United Champions. And I don't know how long it would hold it, but I mean, just fantasy booking wise, if we're gonna keep the timeline the same, have him win it there, and then you can have the Miz cash in on him the same time he cashed in on Randy. Keep the storyline the same. Keep history the same, but I mean, I would like to see it go longer, but I wasn't gonna book all that out. But yes, I would have Wade Barrett win it there. How long do they last or stay dominant for? Definitely through 2010. I think through most of, if not all, 2011 and even into 2012. Which brings up a side question that I had that I didn't put on here, but I thought about while writing it. Let's say the Nexus does run that long, like even in 2012, 2013, or whatever. Do they even bring in a Shield if they already have a dominant group like the Nexus? Would they bring in a Shield-like group? That's another thing to think about. Does CM Punk ever take over the group? I put that I don't see the need for Punk to take over the group, like kick Barrett out, whatever. Like I don't see them having the problems they did after losing to Cena. But I could see Punk worming his way in and maybe it being a feud between Barrett and Punk. Like who gets to lead the Nexus, whatever. And then who becomes a breakout star? I said Wade is the obvious answer to break out. But I could see a guy like Justin Gabriel maybe being the star. Just beloved, but also really good. Like and great. Like I could see him being a single star. But knowing Vince, it would have been Ryback, which eventually happened. Or Michael Tarver or David Otunga, the big meaty guys.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow. Heater Bob will talk about. Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
For me, I definitely would have seen Wade Barrett becoming one of the top heels in the business.
Yep.
I wouldn't necessarily see him winning the world title in the six-pack challenge because I feel like even back then Randy Orton was the best option. What I would actually see from Wade Barrett is instead of Alberto Del Rio, it's him winning the Royal Rumble instead in 2011.
That's all. I can see that.
And I would have seen him go to the main event of WrestleMania to face whoever becomes a WWE champion at some point. I would have had Randy maybe defend it against John at the Royal Rumble that year in 2011. So Randy nor John. Obviously Randy wouldn't be in the Royal Rumble, but I wouldn't have John in it because I forget if John was in it. So apologize for my ignorance. But I would have had like maybe Randy defend it against John at the Royal Rumble, and that way we get John Cena and Wade Barrett in the main event of WrestleMania, which I thought should have happened anyways, even back then.
Yeah, probably.
And I would have had going into WrestleMania 28, I would have actually had Rock turn heel and help Wade Barrett win. And I would have had Wade Barrett beat John, so he goes in as champion and leaves as champion. Because normally we always have like a title change and like a hero's celebration at the end of WrestleMania. But I would have done something different. I would have had the heel go over, and I think that would have helped Wade Barrett, and Rock turned heel, because I would have had Rock turn into Hollywood Rock again back then, because that's where he came from. That's what he turned his back on WWE for Hollywood, right? So let's use that. So that's what I would have done there. And as when it comes to breakout star, I can obviously see Vince going with, Skip Sheffield, obviously, maybe Michael Tarver, David Otunga, clearly. That would have been more realistic knowing Vince. But I think the breakout star, I think from like a babyface breakout star, I do agree with Justin Incredible. Why did I say that? No, Justin Gabriel. I think he would have been a really, really good babyface. And I also think from like a heel standpoint, a breakout star would have been, Heath Slater. Because I could have seen Heath Slater kind of have the same cockiness like a Dolph Ziggler has.
Yes.
And I would have I thought it would have been really cool to see, Dolph and Heath Slater in a tag team. That could have been cool.
Ooh, yeah.
And then like have Justin Gabriel go at the time, Justin Gabriel be with Evan Bourne.
I would have liked that. Or they eventually had this, but Tyson Kidd too. I liked them together.
Yeah.
Very little bit they did, but
at the time, Evan Bourne was a really good babyface.
Oh, yeah.
So I could have seen that. Now, Punk has a dilemma in this situation, right? Because if Cena didn't beat them, then they wouldn't have needed a new leader.
Right.
But then, like, if CM Punk becomes the leader and stays the leader, would that warrant a Shield debut? So there's a lot of things that go there. I can still see the Shield debuting anyways, because I feel like even though there were new stars in the Nexus, I still feel like CM Punk would have felt the same way, where he was like, I need, other people to work with, because I still feel like CM Punk would have become WWE champion. I just don't see it facing John Cena. I feel like CM Punk and Wade Barrett would have had the feud. And I could have seen Money in the Bank be Wade Barrett and CM Punk instead of CM Punk and John Cena. Which obviously, if that would have happened, we would have never gotten the, the pipe bomb and everything. And so what we know of Punk today probably wouldn't exist at the back end of all that. But I could still see CM Punk as champion. I could still see him wanting to work with other people. But this is actually what I would have thought. Punk loses control of the Nexus. Wade Barrett stays. So hear me out with this, okay? Put this in your brains. Wade Barrett and CM Punk fight at SummerSlam, not for the title, but for control of the Nexus, right? Because there's a little bit of like a turf war going on. Wade Barrett beats Punk. And he stays in control of the Nexus. Nexus runs rampant for like another year, right? But Punk stays champion. He's able to overcome Wade Barrett constantly, and he defends his title against every member of Nexus going into 2012, right? No. And so I would see CM Punk bringing in the Shield, but the Shield do not debut as heels; they debut as baby faces to back Punk. So they're because they are all about justice, right? Because that's what they used to talk about. Well, they become a group that's about the moral compass. CM Punk becomes the moral compass as John Cena is starting to become bigger than the WWE. And so it's actually a babyface Shield coming in to help Punk ward off Wade Barrett and the evil Nexus. And then there's a bunch of handicap matches that happen where it's like the Shield is against 4 or 5 members of Nexus. But the main story is obviously we get like a 2-year feud between Wade and Punk. And I think that would still make Punk one of the biggest baby faces in the company because the audience could not stand Wade Barrett in the Nexus, right? So it's almost like what the corporate ministry was back in the 90s, because there was a lot of people in that group, and that's what I'm comparing the numbers to, but prologuing that for like 2 years. So the Nexus is like a heel group on television for 2 years straight, all of 2010 for the rest of it, 2011, halfway through 2012, and then the Nexus starts breaking up because they keep on losing. They can't beat the Shield. So the Shield stays undefeated, but as baby faces, not heels. And then I can still see an Authority storyline happening within the middle of that. But I see the Authority, instead of it being Randy Orton, I see the Authority bringing in Wade Barrett. So it's Wade Barrett instead of Randy Orton, because Wade Barrett faces John Cena. So somehow the title comes off of Punk, like it actually did. I could see Punk facing Rock at WrestleMania by themselves in 2013. I don't know who John Cena would face. I'm trying to figure that out. But I see it being somehow Rock wins the WWE Championship. He's a heel. He beats Punk for it at WrestleMania. And then Rock loses it to Cena. And Randy Orton, I don't know what Randy Orton would do at this timeline, but but John Cena and Daniel Bryan kind of still happen. And but then Wade Barrett wins Money in the Bank in 2013 instead. And then when Triple H still canon, right? Because it's actually happened when Triple H still referees that match between John and Daniel Bryan. It's Wade Barrett that cashes in, not Randy, and Triple H still turns heel, and then raises Wade Barrett's hand. And the Authority is not with an established superstar like they did in the past. The Authority starts with a brand new star in Wade Barrett, and Wade Barrett becomes Triple H's protege. So I would, if they really wanted to do something really cool with Wade Barrett, instead of turning him into Bad News Barrett and having him be in the mid card, to really establish Wade Barrett as like a top guy and somebody that could go to toe to toe with John, I would have put him in the Authority.
Damn, Anna.
Instead.
I like that a lot.
And
I love that.
they would have run rampant for like over a year, and the Authority would use the Nexus as their bodyguards instead of the Shield, because remember, they used the Shield to do their dirty work.
Right.
And then still canonly, the Authority can get into one of the Shield's heads, right? But it wouldn't be Seth Rollins. Because do you know who I would think that the person they can get into the head of, and who I feel like would have bounced really well with Wade Barrett? The person that actually churns in the Shield is not Seth in this universe. It's who I think would have been the best heel at that time in that group. The Shield brings in Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns turns, and it's Roman and Wade being the top dogs in the Authority. And then it's Seth and Dean, because they had the best chemistry. They are going to play Rock and Austin, right? They're going to be the two top baby faces, and they're trying to bring the corporation down, right? So it's going to be the two people I felt in the Shield that had the best chemistry. Dean is going to be like pushed to the moon like Austin. And then they're going to treat Seth Rollins, give him the babyface treatment that Shawn Michaels wants. But they're going to team together like at times Rock and Austin did. They're going to be pushed as the top two baby faces of the company, and they're trying to bring down Wade Barrett and Roman Reigns. And I feel like that would have been a much more intriguing story for the next upcoming years.
I like
So
it.
that's what I have came up with.
Yeah, Hannah, that was really good. I'm glad I went before you. Rambo, go ahead and follow that up, pal.
I'm sorry I talked way too long.
No,
No, that was great.
I loved it. Basically, like, the way that I would see it is basically, I would see Barrett and Miz trading, not necessarily trading places, but Barrett taking Miz's spot. Like, not necessarily like winning the briefcase, because Miz has already done that before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But he faces Cena in the main event, which still would end up building up towards Cena and Rock for 28. But that road of success that Miz took after he cashed in, I feel like that would have ended up happening with Wade Barrett had that not would have happened. Had the Nexus actually won. So Barrett's an obvious like breakout star. And another one I would see is definitely Justin Gabriel.
From Cape Town, South Africa.
Another one that I'm kind of thinking is like, would Husky Harris stay Husky Harris?
Yeah, that was also my question, because Punk's the one that brought in Husky Harris, Michael McGillicuddy, Mason Ryan. Like, do those guys still come in without Punk being there?
But would Husky Harris stay that, or would he ever eventually transition into Bray Wyatt?
Right.
And honestly, like, we wouldn't have had the core, which would have automatically removed one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time, in that 8-man tag match. I don't know. I can't really follow that up because I really liked Hannah's perspective on that.
Yeah, that's great.
But that's like the main like takeaway for me would be Barrett and Miz kind of swap, not necessarily swapping, but instead of it being Miz, it would be Wade Barrett.
Do you know what's kind of weird if you actually think about this? And this is kind of, in the wrestling world, kind of like a morbid thing. But I feel like if like the Nexus went over, in a lot of ways, because John Cena buried the Nexus, and because there wasn't more stars, and because it got bland, I feel like in a lot of ways, it was that moment in time that led to CM Punk's initial frustrations, which eventually inevitably had him leave the company. In a lot of ways, I think that was the start of this ripple effect that happened with Punk, because everything was focused on John, and it was not focused on anybody else. And so, in a lot of ways, I feel like if and because Punk liked working with new people and wanted competition and wanted, different stories and never wanted to be stagnant in the same thing, I feel like if the Nexus would have won, then I don't think I would have seen Punk leave. Which, that's another question of like, imagine Punk never leaving and we had Punk between 2014 and 2023, and imagine all the work he could have done with every member of Nexus, and then he could have eventually worked different programs with Roman, Dean, and Seth eventually, and a bunch of other people. There's a lot there.
Yeah, like shit. I like this one though, because it really opens up the realm of like how much better the early 2010s could have been. Not just that era on the like that little stint on the whole, but I'm meaning like just overall. Let's see. But and then the main event. We'll go ahead and transition into this one. But no, great segment there, Brayden. I like that. I really do.
Thanks.
I had to put you over after destroying you earlier. Sorry. But
I'll take the rub.
we have new tag champs, women's tag champs, in the Kabuki Warriors. What does that make them now? Like 4 or 5 time?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. And what was a pretty good main event. Pretty good tag match, honestly. Which, of course, led to shenanigans after the fact with Nia Jax and Lash Legend coming in and attacking Charlotte and Alexa. And then out comes Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. And it makes me kind of wonder, are they going to do like they did it before, like a 4v4 for the women's War Games? Because I don't know an extra 5th member that would fit in the other 2.
Well, last year they did 5-on-5.
Yeah, I remember 23 they did 4-on-4. I couldn't remember. I got it confused on the years. But it's like, I don't know. What do y'all think?
Well, so, hold on. So we got, who'd you say it was? Lash Legend and who else?
Nia.
Okay, so it could be Lash Legend, Nia, the Kabuki Warriors, and Julia. Or actually, I don't think she would ever do that. I don't, It could be Julia. And then in the other team, we have Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea, Io, and from the rumors, AJ Lee. But then if that's going to happen, then in the other one, instead of Julia, we would need Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
So I assume it's going to be the Kabuki Warriors, Lash Legend, Nia Jax, Becky. And then we have AJ Lee, Charlotte, Alexa, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky.
I can see that. Oh, Brayden, what do you think about that?
I think it's probably the most logical. I mean, if it is AJ, then it is Rhea. I'm looking over notes here for a sec. I mean, even if they... I mean, not that I would want this, but I could see Stephanie being thrown in there and then Nikki being that counterpart.
Yeah, but I think she's actually going to defend the world title in a match against Nikki Bella on the show. They'll have a separate match.
I would rather see that than her in WarGames.
God, Nikki Bella would be terrible in WarGames. That's why I don't want her anywhere near that.
Yeah, no, thank you. But, yeah, rather than
Nikki
that.
Bella's probably just terrible anyway. Sorry. So all the I do not. I'm sorry. I do not like Nikki Bella. I never have.
I did at one point, and then I realized how high maintenance she was and kind of narcissistic, and I just stopped. I love her sister though. Bree is boss as hell, but Nikki.
Bree mode.
I love Bree.
Bree mode.
I'll hang out with Bree, but just keep me away from Nikki.
I'll hang out with her husband.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Bryan.
I love Daniel Bryan so much. He's my second hero, probably.
Overall, on this episode of Monday Night Raw, how would y'all rate it out of 10?
Probably, because I'm so conflicted with the Intercontinental Championship thing, being fair, I have to dock a couple of points. I'll give this, knowing what they have done in the past, and because I have high standards, because I know what they can do and I know what they're capable of, I'm going to give this Raw I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Some things could have been better. I would give it a 7.5, and that's being very gracious considering the previous Monday Night Raws in the past where I feel like they were like 4 or 5 out of 10.
That's definitely fair.
I'm tempted to go with a 9, to be honest. But I think that's also just compared to past Raws. Like, this one was just super good.
I would probably give it an 8.5. It definitely had some high highs, but it also had some pretty stagnant parts
Yeah,
that it really could have gone without.
I agree with you.
Unfortunately,
But this was like tonight was chaotic,
it was. But honestly,
but
it's
in a good way,
kind of
not a bad
chaos.
way.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of like Ruthless Aggression Chaos. It felt like a Monday Night Raw I would watch in like 2006 or something. So it kind of felt nostalgic. It was off its rockers from start to finish, and that's what you want.
Hell yeah.
Like it for the first time in a long time, I felt like I actually was watching a Monday Night Raw.
Agreed. I enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, this is definitely, dare I say, the best Raw in the last like 2 months.
I would agree, but I also am happy about the trajectory because I feel like the last couple of weeks we've been saying that, oh, this Raw's been better than the last few. Like the past couple of weeks. So it seems to be going in an upward trend.
Now that we're getting closer to one of the big pay-per-views or PLEs, it's really starting to like shape up again.
Yeah, and it always seems to do that.
It's always
And
around
here's-
this time of year.
And here's another thing. When it came to that promo in the beginning of Raw, I'm going to say this. It didn't need Triple H.
No, it didn't.
It's like Triple H, you do not need to be the Dana White of WWE. Some things just don't need you. You know, it's like you already put yourself in the WrestleMania poster this year. It's just like he felt like a misplacement today. And it's like Triple H you could have just let that segment just be John and Dom. It would have been perfect. And then had, Adam Pearce come out and make the match official. Like, let your talent do their job and don't insert yourself into everything. You don't have to be like your father-in-law where he needs to be on camera during the big moments. Just be what your title is. Be the chief content officer and just stay behind the scenes. We don't need you on camera all the time. We know it's your show. You don't need to oversaturate yourself on everything. Just stay in the back. Do your day job. Stick to your day job and leave the camera in front of the camera to other people. That entire segment, in my opinion, could have been way better with Adam Pearce. Because at least he's relevant to the situation right now.
Yeah, makes
That's
sense.
definitely fair.
Yeah.
It's like, could you imagine if they just let John and Dom have the ring to themselves? It would have been perfect.
I think it would have gone better.
It would have been definitely received a lot better. The reception would have been a little bit more, I don't want to necessarily say like whole feeling.
Wait, I mean, I think that might be the word.
Y'all know what I mean.
Yeah. I agree. But overall, a good episode of Raw.
Hell yeah. Well, unfortunately, we're having to lose Braden here. He's got some family shit to get taken care of.
Yeah, before we get into the pay-per-views, I'm going to head out and I'm going to save myself from another crash out, this time against Hannah. So I'm going to concede this one to Hannah, this pay-per-view game.
He's
All right.
definitely being humble on this one. However,
Of course, I'm always humble.
we are
Good-looking and still
going
humble.
to have a guest the pay-per-view segment. But we are bringing up somebody from chat.
Yep. So, good luck, everybody. Hope you enjoyed listening. Great episode of Raw. Very happy.
Hell yeah, dude. Take care, brother.
Of course. Later, guys.
Bye, buddy.
All right, chat. Listeners, the person that's going face to face with Hannah on this edition of Guess the Pay Per View is Yanni. He hangs out and chat with us quite often, and hopefully he has some good luck with this one. What's up, Yanni?
Oh, goodness.
How goes it, bro?
What it do?
Oh, you know, podcasting it up.
What's that?
We're podcasting it in front of the world.
I had a little bit of background noise.
Now you good?
It's your podcast debut.
Well, let me introduce you to the Never Seen 17, the greatest of all time, gracing this podcast with his presence. And not for the final time. I'll be here. Goodness
Not here for
gracious.
a long time, here for a good time.
Facts.
Well,
I know you were just texting me like right in the middle of all that too, but got store tonight.
oh yeah. All right, I'm getting the last card here pulled up. I was kind of behind today, so I didn't get to get it pre-chosen like I like to. But it's okay because I've got it.
So you're
There.
Man, I don't even just wish that like there was maybe 2 more dates left on Cena's run. Cause I would have sure loved a couple title defenses.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you've listened to the entire podcast, but I pretty much ranted about that earlier.
Man, it's just unfortunate though, cause like I mean, it's unfortunate the timing that this is all going on, cause he's still very much a big star in Hollywood though too. So you gotta imagine he's like trying to jumble as much as he can at once.
Well,
Cause at least like
the problem I have is they
Nah,
could have
my
been
God.
doing what they've been doing for the past like 2 months. They could have been doing this all along, but they wasted
yeah,
6 months. They wasted 6 months on a pointless heel turn that never had a payoff because Rock couldn't be bothered. And so it's just like they wasted 6 months when this is the type of stuff we could have been seeing from John Cena the entire time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, look, here's my opinion on the heel run, though. My honest, humble opinion on the whole heel run would be this. I think at the same time, was it a missed, failed opportunity? Sure. I just think the execution of it was literally all it was. Because the idea of John Cena becoming a heel has more layers to it than you could ever imagine. But this just was the wrong approach. My way I would have thought of doing it is not an elimination chamber. I think you honestly, going into that, your build-up, as boring as it could have been, you know, you might just have to have those, like, babyface, like, going down memory lane with Cody and Cena, like, in their past with how Cody became Cody because of Cena. And then it becomes a real shocker when he eventually turns heel on him in the main event of WrestleMania and then wins the title. That, I think, is the perfect way to go about that.
Well, the idea that I came up with in my head when it was advertised he was doing a retirement tour, because I pretty much assumed he was going to face Cody at WrestleMania, and I was right about that. I was right about that 6 months in advance. I thought the perfect idea would have been to kind of have John Cena pull kind of what CM Punk did in Ring of Honor during his last couple of weeks there, where Cena and Cody face each other. They're both baby faces at WrestleMania, and then John Cena beats Cody for the title, and then he grabs the microphone, and because it's the main event, they don't have anything going on afterwards. That the night would end with John Cena grabbing the microphone and having the audience maybe think, oh, he's gonna cut a celebratory promo. He's going to thank the audience and have Michael Cole and Corey Graves and all of them kind of work up that, he's going to say how much he loves the audience. He's going to give us one final speech at WrestleMania, and then have the tables turn right there and have John Cena in the middle of his promo, cut a promo on the audience and have him turn heel after winning the title with a promo, and then have him leave. And in all of his promos about how the audience was treating him, how he's breaking up with the audience, would have made a lot more sense if it didn't involve The Rock, because he could have done it after his WrestleMania match and just cut a heel, like saying, "I'm 17-time world champion and you all suck. Goodbye." That would have been a better way.
That's definitely fair.
In theory, that sounds cool and all, but I think it's just it needed that kick in the nuts. It did need that. Shock value and all that, because he could say all he wants, but to do that right after, like maybe have him go in the same way, like go to shake his hand.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? We hear me there. I was just putting my headphones on.
No, you're good.
No, but I'm saying, like, it's the viciousness of how that would play out after, especially knowing that they were going in for a handshake to be all respectful and everything. I think that would have been the pure shock value you would get out of that.
Yeah, I would have done that ending, the Elimination Chamber ending, but I would have done that after his match with Cody at WrestleMania. Because I think him turning heel at WrestleMania would have carried a lot more weight.
It would have been initially one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time.
And in a lot of ways, they could have compared that moment to when Austin shook McMahon's hand.
Oh, yeah. 1,000%. And in all honesty, for more of, like, the shock value of it, it might have been better. Just because, it's his final run. He had never, like, been able... No one really entertained him becoming a heel except outside of, like, 2012. So it would have been like, what the fuck? Like, what are we watching? And... My bad. No, I was just going to say, on top of that mainly that would be, like, a little bit of a bias factor for me, because, I mean, shit, I would have loved to see that live. That would have been probably the biggest moment outside of seeing him just win the 17th title.
Before we start Guess the Pay-Per-View, I'm going to run to the restroom really fast, and I'll be back to do it.
Okay.
Be right back.
Heard that.
Trying to get this last little bit pulled up here, because my computer's being really, really slow this evening.
Well, I heard you guys talking about what you would rank tonight's Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'll give it a 1 billion out of 10.
Type shit.
An Intercontinental Champion with John Cena. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
dude.
cinema. Nah, there definitely was, like, some... I would agree with what you guys were saying. Like, there were some pretty big highs, but the lows were pretty substantial.
Yeah, there was high highs, but there was also some really low lows.
I also, like, for me, I wouldn't have put that as the opening segment.
No, that didn't seem like an opener.
And I don't know if that just has to do with, like, his schedule or not, but, like, have you noticed that, like, a lot of his appearances have just been show openers?
Yeah, I want to think that's because, like, they don't want everybody to not really give a shit about anything else, and then out comes Cena.
I guess, but doesn't that kind of, like, I don't know, that makes it like
contradictory.
It's very contradictory, but at the same time, it just kind of takes away.
It does. It
because, like, John Cena's
Well, because John Cena's a big enough icon to where if you open the show and you directly do that, man, there's going to be a lot of viewers that click off.
Oh yeah.
Like, let's keep it real. That show in Brussels, probably one of the better Monday Night Raws of all year.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
you would be hard pressed to not think that there was a good portion of the audience that clicked off right after that. Right after that heel Cena promo, I think it was done for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty. All right, are we ready to start this edition of Guess the Pay-Per-View?
Guess the paper who?
I'm really reluctant, but yes.
As always, rules are, well, I guess there's really none. Chat. No putting it in there. No putting it in the chat. That will get you immediately banned. But I list off the card, and you have to guess it based off of what matches are on said card.
All right.
Well, heard that.
All right, we will go ahead and get started with this one. The opening match was a fatal four-way match for the United States Championship between Rene Dupree, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, and John Cena.
Ooh.
Wow, you said John Cena, so this has to be early.
This has to be in 2004.
And then let me know whenever y'all are ready.
I'll take a shot in the dark. Is it... Actually, no. No, I should know that. Is this Judgment Day 2004?
It is not.
Then carry on.
Hannah,
Yeah,
are you
go
ready?
ahead.
Okay. We have Charlie Haas versus Luther Reigns.
Again with the Luther Reigns. You brought him up last night, I think, or the night before. I don't know.
Also against Charlie Haas, man, this must have been a hell of a match. But keep it going.
You ready, Hannah?
Yeah.
We have Billy Gunn versus Kenzo Suzuki.
Again, a fucking classic.
This sounds like a SmackDown exclusive again.
Definitely sounds like that.
We have 3 matches that don't involve anybody from Raw during this time, so I assume it's SmackDown exclusive. Is this No Way Out 2004?
It is not.
Well, sounds like there's no way in then. Okay, move on.
That was a joke. That was a good one.
I like it. All right, y'all both ready?
Yeah.
We have Rey Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Okay, in all seriousness, that actually does sound like that's a decent match. Mysterio and Chavo.
No Mercy 2003?
It is not.
Okay.
Unforgiven 2003?
No.
Unforgiven 04.
No. There are 4 matches left on the card.
Oh, wow. How long was this pay-per-view? Jesus
1, 2,
Christ.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait. Wait a second. Was this WrestleMania 35?
No.
That WrestleMania was way too long.
Way too long. And like, ugh. I was only like locked in for like a few matches on it.
Let me know when y'all are ready for next.
Yeah, keep it going.
Hannah, you ready?
Yeah.
We have Sable versus Tori Wilson.
Oh man, I need to know
Is
this
this-
pay-per-view now.
Is this Great American Bash 2003?
No.
2004,
2004 what?
Great American Bash.
It is Great American Bash 2004.
Oh, no fucking way.
I didn't know Sable was still in the company by that point. I thought she left in 03.
The rest of the card was Hardcore Holly versus Mordecai. A WWE Championship Texas Bull Rope match between JBL and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
And then a 2-on-1 concrete crypt match between The Undertaker and the Dudley Boys.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Save me, Undertaker.
All right.
The fact that he like still won the match and decided to still bury him, I'd have been like, "Fuck you, Undertaker."
All right. Next pay-per-view. We've got the Women's Tag Team Championships between Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair.
Sounds pretty recent.
No, it's back in the 90s, bro.
You're right. This might be even early 90s. Is this the new generation?
I think this was the end of the golden era.
Oh, shit, maybe.
People on
You know how big of a star Bianca was at that time?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'd keep it going.
All right. We have the Intercontinental Championship between Big E and Apollo Crews.
For the Intercontinental Champion. I nearly forgot Big E was an IC champ.
2-time IC champ.
Well, at least at that time frame. Because I'm thinking more of like... Because he held the old Intercontinental Champion too, if I'm not mistaken, yeah?
Yes. And then let me know when y'all are ready.
Yeah, keep going.
There are 2 matches involved with this, but they have the same people. It's for the 24/7 championship
Oh, boy.
between R-Truth and Joseph Average. Which,
Who?
Joseph Average was Rick Boogs.
You fucking joking.
I don't
my
even
name is-
remember him.
My name is Joe. Average. Sounds like that would be a hell of an entrance.
Let me know if y'all are ready.
Yeah, keep that going. I didn't even know that existed.
We have Braun Strowman versus Elias.
Okay. I think we're getting a little somewhere now. Nope, we're not. What the fucking pay-per-view is this?
I have no
Oh my
idea what
God.
this is.
I'm not gonna lie, this sounds very like 2022-ish at least.
You didn't give me another 2019 pay-per-view, did you?
I did not. I can go on to the next
All right.
match if y'all would like.
Okay, we're going.
We have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins.
That honestly sounds fire.
Was this Survivor Series 2018?
No.
Because I remember them facing a... Because when they used to have, like, the title... Facing the title thingy. I remember them facing at that one because that was right after... Because that's right after Dean turned heel, and then he faced Seth.
Gas Mask Dean.
3 are helpful.
Okay.
The next one we have Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus.
Burger after burger after burger.
Sheamus was kind of fat when he came back.
I mean, come on. Even that version of Sheamus was in much better shape than a lot of people.
Yeah, you're right. He's fat.
Was this Clash of the Castle 2022?
No.
Oh no, that can't be. No.
When the fuck did Drew face Sheamus?
A couple of times.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, Clash 2022 was Drew and Roman.
Yeah, and then Sheamus
Oh, yeah,
and
that's right.
Gunther. In such a great match, by the way, Sheamus and Gunther.
Fucking hell, it's just the combination of matches on this card make no sense.
These next two I'm going to do backwards because I feel like the last one I read is going to definitely give it.
Okay.
I mean, either one of these could give it.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
The main event of this was Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan.
Ooh. This sounds like after WrestleMania. Or it's got to be before.
And then,
Is this Royal Rumble 2021?
no.
Is this Elimination Chamber 2021?
No. And then there's one more match left. That was the co-main event.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
I guess.
We have Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss.
Oh no. This is a fucking COVID pay-per-view.
This is Thunderdome era, I know that much.
Oh, yikes.
I wouldn't have had a clue.
I maybe only watched like a few or 4 different shows in the fucking pandemic era.
You know, for a lockdown, I was really busy. Because I was an essential worker, and we lost a lot of people. So I was working all the time during COVID.
Man, I couldn't lie to you. Fucking, I don't know. It's just compared with the other stuff going on. Like, I thought COVID did the NBA better than they did, like, WWE and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
God.
And there is a stipulation to the main event.
Which is?
There was a special enforcer of that match.
Wait! Don't tell me. I'm pretty sure I know who the enforcer is. Is it Jey Uso?
No.
No, what? Who the fuck else would it be? Oh
And
my
god. There was a stipulation.
What is it, Ryback?
No. There was a stipulation to the Sheamus and McIntyre match. That one was a no holds barred.
It was a no burger match.
I literally don't even have a clue.
I couldn't think of it either. Okay. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna spitball some pay-per-views. Okay. What the hell was even in the Thunderdome?
See, the entire Thunderdome stuff is all a blur. It's all like one giant show.
There's 2 matches we only know, and I'm pretty sure it's the same ones everyone knows. It's literally the Boneyard match and the Firefly Funhouse match.
Straight up. In the zombie lumberjack match, but we don't talk about that one.
Actually, changed my mind. There was one that was not that bad. It was wasn't it like a Wyatt compound match with Bray and Braun Strowman?
Yes.
Or a swamp match or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that was at SummerSlam. No, that was at Extreme Rules 2020.
I was gonna say that had to have been before SummerSlam because that was the Tribal Chiefs. Wait a second. I'm Okay, so this is not Hell in a Cell 2020 because that was, I believe, Jay and Roman. Is this TLC 2020?
It is
Never mind. There's no fucking TLC match. Survivor Series 2020.
no.
They can't survive that. Crown Jewel 2020, the COVID edition.
No.
Saudi Arabian cutouts.
All right, I'm going to give each one more guess before I will give it to y'all, but nobody gets a point.
Okay.
I don't even have a clue.
I literally wouldn't have a clue either.
Y'all just want to throw one out?
No, because it'll be wrong anyways.
You never know.
I literally am drawing a blank.
Throw it.
You're just gonna have to give. I'm tapping out.
Yana, you too?
Give me the guess.
This is Fast Lane 2021.
Yeah, I would have never have gotten that.
The special enforcer to the main event was Edge.
What? When was Fastlane that year?
March 21st, 2020. That was right before WrestleMania.
What the what? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? The Roman Reigns part of it makes a little more sense now because you know what? I'm blanking on the fact that Roman Reigns was like about to wrestle at WrestleMania against Goldberg, but then didn't want complications with COVID and stuff. So I think he backed out of that, if I'm not correct, because of that alone.
All right. It is still 1-0.
Fucking tribal chief. It's all your fault.
Yeah, anything that involves the COVID era, I'm not gonna get because I was not watching wrestling.
I think that's the only one that I have that's during COVID.
Or that was more of like the tribal cheese. That was before he became the tribal chief.
Tribal cheese.
Okay, that actually was a good one too. Jimmy came up to him and he goes,
Because
What's
during
up?
that time, because I was an essential worker and we were short-staffed at my work, and because I was a manager at my previous job, I was pulling 60 hours a week.
Type shit.
And I'm not even exaggerating that.
I was at home enjoying my unemployment, my tribal cheese, my tribal meats, my tribal... Oh, wait, pause. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I don't even know if that's PG.
I literally, I'm not even joking, for an entire year, I only had one day off a week.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Yep. I was doing 6 10-hour shifts in a row.
This sounds like me right now.
So I did not watch Fastlane. I was either working or I was asleep.
Well, based off the card, you didn't miss a whole lot.
No.
No. Bunch of stinkers.
All right.
Well, except maybe Seth and Shinsuke.
Here we go. We have an 8-man tag team match between Right to Censor with Steven Richards, Bull Buchanan, The Godfather, and Val Venus versus the Dudley Boys and the APA. Bradshaw and Farouk.
Who cooked up this masterpiece?
Vince.
Holy cow, you crapped the masterpiece. Go on.
Hannah, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
We have a leather strap match between Taz and Jerry the King Lawler.
Nope, have no fucking clue.
No Way Out 2000?
No.
No, never mind. Right to Censor didn't they debuted later.
Yeah, they were more of like a right to uncensor before.
Is this Armageddon 2000?
It is not.
If it's a rebellion or an insurrection, I'm coming for you.
It's not, I promise.
I'm getting on a plane and coming to Arkansas.
That'd be your first mistake. Why the fuck would you want to do that?
I don't know. But I'm going to drive my ass to SeaTac and get a plane ticket.
I'd rather go literally anywhere else.
Shit. I mean, I don't want to sound like a dick, but what really is there to do in Arkansas?
Walmart. This is where we are.
Actually, you know what?
Walmart
Doesn't sound too bad. Actually, you know what? Doesn't sound half bad.
Actually, I want to go to SeaTac to fly. I prefer Portland International. PDX. Way better airport than SeaTac.
You got no choice in Vegas but McCarran.
I'm glad I have at least two choices. I can go to SeaTac or Portland International, but I prefer Portland.
All right.
Anyway, next.
Yep.
We have a Hardcore Championship 6-way open invitational between Steve Blackman, Perry Saturn, Test, Al Snow, Crash Holly, and Funaki.
Funaki. I liked him.
Wait, you're telling me this isn't with the bald guy from YouTube? What the fuck? Man.
Is this...
Nope.
Is this Unforgiven 2000?
It is Unforgiven 2000.
Yes.
Are you lying to us and this is No Mercy 2000?
It is Unforgiven 2000.
God damn it.
The rest of the card was Chris Jericho versus X-Pac, a tag team championship steel cage match between the Hardys and Edge and Christian, an intercontinental championship match between Eddie Guerrero and Rikishi, a no disqualification match with a special guest referee Mick Foley between Triple H and Kurt Angle, and then a fatal four-way for the WWF Championship between The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane, and Chris Benoit.
Honestly, fuck, that sounds like that might have been pretty good. Like, I hate to put it this way. Man, we can't talk about him the way he is, but, like, I'd be hard-pressed not to say, like, going into a Chris Benoit match, if you saw he was on the fucking card in a specific match, you knew it was going to be a banger.
Oh, absolutely.
Same could go for guys like Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. Like, there's just certain guys, like, I'd say you put anyone next to them, you'll think, like, ah, shit, they could make this work.
Same with guys like Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, yeah, no, that's just a name I forgot to list there, but that's definitely one of them.
All right.
Anybody that knows me knows that CM Punk has my heart and soul.
I thought it was Seth Rollins.
No.
All right. This next one, we have Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews.
Freaking bitch ass Corbin. Happy Corbin or broke ass Corbin?
Or Constable Corbin.
None.
Or Corbin.
Or Lone Wolf Corbin with actual hair.
Fucking bum ass Corbin.
Bum ass Corbin. Oh wait, this is Colts Corbin. Is this in 2009?
No. I know where you're going.
Anyway, next one.
Yeah, go to the next one.
We have The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the IC title.
This sounds very 2017-ish.
Backlash 2018?
No.
Backlash 2017?
No.
No Mercy 2017.
No.
No Mercy 2018.
No.
Shit.
Keep going.
We had the Usos versus the Hype Bros, Zack Ryder and Mojo Rawley.
Holy fucking hell. Just get hype, bro. You lost me. Go to the next.
Hannah, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, I have no clue.
We have a 6-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship between Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, Natalya, and Carmella.
Is this No Mercy 2016?
No.
Backlash 2016?
It is Backlash 26. Well, hold on. You didn't say that right.
What did I not say right? Oh.
That made my ears rumble in my headset in a way that I didn't like. But no, it was
you didn't want to see,
2016.
dude. You didn't want to see the rest of it. I literally had a water bottle in my hand. I was ready to fucking go ham on that bitch.
Backlash.
I had to think about what was like the first pay-per-view that happened once the brand split was initiated in 2016. Like the first real one.
Man, that's such an underrated time in SmackDown history, though. That legit was probably some of the best of SmackDown there was.
Oh, the first little bit of SmackDown Live era was fucking great. But the rest of the card was Bray Wyatt versus Kane in a no-holds-barred match. It was supposed to be Randy Orton, but he was taken out before the match. A SmackDown Tag Team title match between the winners of the Tag Team title tournament, the Usos, and the team of Heath Slater and Rhino.
Dude, I honestly love that team.
Same. He has kids.
He's got kids, you know.
He needs his.
You know what? I got kids too. Let's talk about them. I don't give a shit about your kids.
And then the main event was for the WWE World Championship, whenever they called it that for a little bit, between AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, I was not happy with I felt like Dean had too short of a title run. He should have held it a little bit longer.
But I
I think
mean,
AJ Styles winning the WWE Championship the same year he debuted was a little rushed.
I don't think so. I think it was just inevitable. Because, I mean, he'd already put in well enough time outside of WWE. Like, literally a casual fan would know AJ Styles before he'd even got there.
Yeah, but I think it would have been kind of cool to have him, like... I would have rather have seen that, like, Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania or even the Royal Rumble or something. Or maybe on his 1 year anniversary, they could have done it at Royal Rumble 2017.
I gotta be honest. I don't know if it's just I'm not the biggest fan of Dean, but like I wanted Dolph Ziggler to beat Dean at fucking, what was it? No Mercy in 2016 or something like that. It was
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, yeah. I wanted that so bad for Dolph. But then I'd also remembered at the time I was saying like, man, this has got to be like his last fucking chance to be any worth of being a credible guy. And I was right. I was right. That was probably like the last straw for Dolph Ziggler.
All right.
And even like coming out with the promos of saying like, do you know who the hell I am? And no, we don't. We still don't.
I don't know. I was a real Dean Ambrose fan. I loved him. And when he finally won the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2016, when he cashed in, I'm not gonna lie, it made me cry. I was so proud of him.
That actually was out here. I know a few friends who went to that show, actually.
Hell yeah. All right. There we go. Next, we have a Intercontinental Championship match between Edge and Lance Storm.
Boring.
Yeah, I've never really been a Lance Storm guy myself.
Oh, wait. I've fallen asleep because this goddamn match has put me to sleep. That's Lance Storm for you. Go on, though. Yeah, go on.
We have a 6-man tag match between Test and the Dudley Boys versus Spike Dudley and APA.
Nope. Go on. Go on there.
Hannah, what about you?
Can you repeat that match, please?
We have Test and the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Devon, versus Spike Dudley and the APA, Bradshaw and Farouk.
Oh, wow. This feels like it was during the... This feels very much during the invasion angle.
This feels like this was at the dawn of time. This shit was so fucking old, it's unbelievable.
Oh,
You're basically calling me old because I was 4 years old in 2001.
I mean, I'm only kidding. I was pretty damn young, too.
Is this Invasion 2001?
It is not.
Yeah. Nope. Keep it going, then.
Hannah, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
We have a light heavyweight championship and a WCW cruiserweight championship unification match between X-Pac and Tajiri.
Survivor Series 2001?
No.
Vengeance 2001?
No.
No Mercy on the N64?
No.
Is this No Mercy 2001?
No.
Then keep it going.
Let me know when you're ready to move on.
Yeah, I would go ahead.
We have Chris Jericho versus Rhino.
SummerSlam 2001?
It is SummerSlam 2001.
I was like, because Stephanie was involved in that.
The rest
God
of the
damn, I just got fucking gored.
doesn't feel good, does it?
No.
The rest of the card was an Intercontinental Championship ladder match between Jeff Hardy and Rob Van Dam. Which
That actually sounds completely fire.
it was awesome.
And Rob Van Dam won, by the way.
Yep. We
I
have
mean, that sounds about right for the time.
a tag team championship steel cage match between the Brothers of Destruction and Diamond Dallas Page and Chris
And Chris Canyon with Sarah.
Diamond Dallas. I love that dude.
Don't forget, accompanied by Sarah.
Yep. That whole angle was kind of uncomfortable feeling. Then we had a WWE Championship match between Kurt Angle and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
And in a WCW Championship match between The Rock and Booker T.
I said we had a better match than that bitch-ass main event. What?
I don't understand why Kurt and Austin did not main event that.
Dude, that's a main event on any fucking show. Any show.
All right. Next show.
What's the standing so far?
3-1.
Oh, whoa.
All right. This next one, we have Zack Ryder versus Stardust.
What a fantastic show opener. And I don't know if this even says it on there. Let me guess, is this a pre-show?
Yes.
Oh, let's fucking go.
You don't get a point, though. Sorry.
No, that doesn't get a point, but I had a feeling that'd be a fucking pre-show match. Did I at least get a cookie?
If someone gives it to you, yeah.
I made cookies yesterday.
I want one.
Then I need one after that.
You guys are going to have to come to Washington to get them.
I can barely get off my couch.
I was gonna say I'm pretty relaxed in my bed right now. I'm chilling.
I'm on my couch in my living room.
All right. I hope to God y'all ain't gonna get it off of the pre-show match. I always read those just because they are a part of the actual event.
I technically won't because I used to never watch the pre-shows.
That's fair. Then we have Neville versus Bo Dallas.
Ooh, fucking believe.
The last two of these matches, I can't give off the stipulation. I can only tell you the winner.
This has to be during like the 205 live era.
This has to
Any
be.
consolation, it was not during 205 Live.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
Well,
It was during 206 pre-tape.
that's a good one.
I like that. And then
Anyways.
next.
Carry on. Keep trending.
We have a triple threat match for the Divas Championship between Nikki Bella, Naomi, and Paige.
Oh, you had 3 fucking women go for that ugly ass title.
Name those 3 women, please.
Nikki Bella, Naomi, and Paige.
So this has got to be 2015
No.
or 16.
Oh, shit. You said Nikki, Bella, Natalia, and...
Actually, never mind. That can't be 2016.
Nikki Bella, Naomi, and Paige.
Is this Night of Champions 2015?
No.
What about 2014, the year before?
No.
Is this on an episode of Total Bellas?
No.
Fuck. Come on.
Here's a hint. It was a pay-per-view.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, really?
These are all pay-per-views, numbnuts.
God damn, dude. I thought this was on fucking Sunday Night Heat.
Exactly.
It was
I thought
Saturday Morning Slam, mind you.
I thought all of these were Velocity episodes.
No, I just did.
I mean, but come on now. Daniel Bryan and John Cena had a Velocity match.
They did.
They did. Y'all ready for the next one?
And one
Yeah, go
time,
right
CM
ahead.
Punk and Doug Delicious faced the Road Warriors.
No fucking way. Doug Delicious is not. There's no fucking way.
I'm not kidding.
But that sounds like God damn. Why does that sound like the offspring of fucking Simon Dean?
And Punk also one time faced Amazing Red.
Well, he was pretty amazing. Don't ask me.
No, Doug
It's in his
Delicious
name.
was a real person.
Yep.
All right, y'all ready
And,
for this one?
Yeah, go right ahead.
We have Kevin Owens versus John Cena.
Ooh. Goodness, this is definitely around the U.S. Open Challenge era. Fuck, they had a few good matches.
Is this Battleground 2015?
It is not.
Is this? Trying to think of what the hell's around that time.
Let me know when y'all are ready.
Is this SummerSlam 2015?
No.
Is this?
TLC 2015?
No.
TLC 2014?
No.
Survivor Series 2014?
No.
Shit.
Stop it! You hit me with the fucking.
Is this Hell in a Cell 2015?
It is not.
Hell in a Cell 2014?
No.
God damn it.
Is there any hell going on in any cell?
No.
Fuck. Keep it
Maybe
going.
when Emma got arrested, but no.
Wait, she got arrested?
I think it was around like 2014 or so for like, or at least she was involved in some kind of like shoplifting case.
What?
And
Anyway, next match.
I can't give off those involved because it will give it away. But the New Day retains their tag team titles.
How would it give it away?
Hell in a Cell 2015?
No. You would know if I was listing off the names.
Try me.
Okay. It was the New Day, the Ascension, the Lucha Dragons, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, Los Matadores, and the Primetime Players.
Lucha, lucha, lucha.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
Okay, well, all right. But the New Day won.
It's just goddamn. It's that Divas title match that's playing in my head, but I freaking.
And I'm trying to figure out from the John Cena and Kevin Owens, because they had quite a few good matches that year. Shit. Yeah.
Because I'm assuming this has to be the year that I graduated high school.
Carry on.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ryback wins the Intercontinental Championship against Mark Henry, R-Truth, Dolph Ziggler, King Barrett, and Sheamus.
I forget Ryback was even a fucking winner.
I forget Ryback wasn't even around.
Is this Night of Champions 2015?
No.
Is this Payback 2015?
No.
Is
There's one more
Extreme
match
Rules
on this card. No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Ready for the main event?
Yep.
Is this Fastlane 2015?
No. The main event is Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins.
Hell in a Cell 2014?
No.
Elimination No, not elimination. Elimination Chamber 2015.
It is Elimination Chamber 2015.
Yes. I had to go through all the times they faced at a pay-per-view.
Okay, now wait a second. When the hell was Elimination Chamber that year?
It was in May of 2015.
What the fuck?
It was in the middle of the year.
Yeah, for a pay-per-view that's usually right to the lead up of WrestleMania.
Yeah, because my logic was, it wasn't that SummerSlam one, it wasn't the Hell in a Cell, but then I know at SummerSlam, Nikki wasn't champion yet, and AJ left by 2015, which means the championship had to be on Nikki already. So I was going like, then I actually had to think of like, okay, now I got to go in chronological order when Dean and Seth faced each other, and like the next one after Hell in a Cell was Elimination Chamber.
And this was right after the Divas Revolution started, because they had a member of Team Bella, PCB, and Team Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they were bad.
But no,
They were pretty bad.
the two 6-person matches were Elimination Chamber matches.
That's why.
It is
That's why you didn't say shit.
it is 4-1, but Yana, you have the chance to tie up.
Who do I?
So we have 3 more?
Yes.
Okay.
This next one is Kane versus Finley.
Ooh. This sounds like in 2007. Nope. Keep going.
And are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title between Umaga, Carlito, and Mr. Kennedy.
Weirdly enough, that sounds like a banger.
It actually wasn't a bad match, because I just rewatched this not too long ago.
Is this One Night Stand 2007?
No.
Cyber Sunday 2007?
No.
Vengeance 2007?
No.
Then carry on.
Hannah, you ready?
Yeah.
We have Rey Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero.
Ooh. Is this Judgment Day 07?
No.
Ah, you.
Is this
They don't have
Backlash 07? Or wait, Backlash.
It is not.
Fuck.
is this the Bash 2007?
No.
Is this the Great American Bash of 2007?
No. If it was,
God.
Hannah would lose her shit.
Damn it. God damn it.
Let me know when y'all are ready.
Yeah, keep it going.
Is this No Way Out 2007?
No.
No Mercy 2007?
No.
Armageddon 2007?
No.
God damn it. This feels like 2007.
I want to say like 2007 or like early 08.
Y'all ready for the next one?
Yeah, go ahead.
A 12 Divas Battle Royal for the #1 contendership for the Women's Championship between Beth Phoenix, Michelle McCool, Tori Wilson, Melina, Mickey James, Jillian Hall, Kelly Kelly, Crystal, Victoria, Layla, Maria, and Brooke Adams.
I forget Brooke Adams was even in WWE. Cause I'm thinking more of Brooke Tessmacher.
Yeah, she, Kelly Kelly, and Layla were Extreme Expose in ECW.
It took me a minute to remember who Crystal was.
Crystal almost married Teddy Long.
Yeah, I remember that now, but I read it at first.
Hold on a minute, player.
Okay, this has to be somewhere in 2007 because Tori Wilson, her last year in the company was 07. So,
Same. Armageddon 2007?
No.
I already said that.
Fucking hell.
Unforgiven 2007.
No.
Yeah, this is very unforgiving.
SummerSlam 2007.
SummerSlam 2007.
You motherfucker. I know what the main event is already.
It was Triple H and Booker T. Right?
Randy Orton and John
Randy
Cena.
Orton, Cena.
Oh,
Number
but Triple H did
one.
return at that
Yes.
SummerSlam and did face Booker T.
The rest of the card was an ECW championship match between John Morrison and CM Punk, Triple H and Booker, Batista versus the Great Khali, and John Cena versus Randy Orton.
History in the making.
All right.
Now, just a little side question. We don't have to go too much into it, but Cena and Edge or Orton and Edge? Or Orton and Cena?
Who are you comparing?
If we're going straight just based off the rivalries, you taking Edge and Cena or Orton and Cena?
Edge and Cena.
Oh, Edge and Cena, 100%. No
Yeah,
question.
that's got to be too easy.
I mean, John and Randy, maybe longevity wise, and they have faced each other more at pay-per-views than any. Like Randy Orton has been John Cena's pay-per-view appearances. Randy Orton has faced him more, but when it comes to just straight story and matches and the promos, just everything in general, I'm sorry, but John and Randy don't hold a candle to John and what John and Edge did. And that might rub some people the wrong way, but I call it like I see it. And
I wouldn't say so.
like John Cena and Edge was like a match made in heaven.
Oh, yeah. And especially, fuck, I was a little kid at that time, and when I seen Edge slap John Cena's dad in the face the way he did, dude, I was ready to run over there and slap the shit out of him myself.
What also, like, I feel like helped the John Cena and Edge thing was also the incorporation of Lita helped that too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So it was just like that also added to it. So
All right.
I nearly want to jump into Long Island Lake just to go fucking grab that championship.
All right. And
But go ahead.
2 more pay-per-views. And thus we'll conclude this episode of Squared Circle Sessions.
this has been a long one.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? We're having fun.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
We've got a
Well-
United States Championship match between Kofi Kingston and Sheamus.
Sounds like there's some trouble in paradise. Is
Just
this...
Just don't forget your Jamaican accent.
Wait a minute. Are you
Matter of
supposed to
fact,
be
I got a problem.
Jamaican? Hey. Nah, keep going.
Hannah, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have Rey Mysterio versus Undashing Cody Rhodes.
Wow, that is much off timing than I've ever fucking... Wait!
Well,
This Extreme Rules 2011.
It is Extreme Rules 2011.
Because I very much remember that match.
The
That
rest
actually
of,
was better than the WrestleMania match.
The rest of the card was a last man standing match between Randy Orton and CM Punk. A country whipping match between Michael Cole and Jack Swagger versus Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler.
Fucking hell. 2011 is a dark time.
2011 was repugnant.
We have a no disqualification and no countout match. Loser leaves WWE between Layla and Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool and Layla won.
We have a world championship
But seems like she didn't win that much because Michelle McCool still came back.
between Christian and Alberto Del Rio. We have a tag team.
I really don't remember that match.
We have a tag team championship lumberjack match between Big Show and Kane versus Wade Barrett and Ezekiel Jackson when they were in the core.
And that was the worst time with Kane and Big Show too, because I thought their Slow Chemical and Big Show remix was the best.
And then we had a WWE Championship triple threat steel cage match between John Cena, The Miz, and John Morrison.
Wow.
Very dark time for John Cena too. Not gonna lie.
That's all I gotta say is wow.
All right, last
Actually,
one.
nah. Maybe it wasn't that dark. He wouldn't get CM Punk that year.
Dark beginning.
For sure.
All right, last one. The opener was a United States Championship match between Matt Hardy and MVP.
Matt Hardy and Montavious.
Is this SummerSlam 2008?
No.
Is this the Great American Bash 2007?
No.
Just no? Good. Maybe so? Not going.
We have Kane versus Chavo Guerrero for the ECW title.
God. Is this WrestleMania 24?
No.
Fuck. Or wait, that first match wasn't on it. Never mind.
Is this WrestleMania 23?
No. Y'all ready for the next one?
Yep. I am.
And are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
We have The Big Show versus The Great Khali.
Big Show and Great Khali.
5-star clinic right there.
Yeah, not very many can follow that. This is Backlash 2008.
It is Backlash 2008.
See, I had a strong feeling about that after I heard the Kane and Chavo.
The rest of the card was Shawn Michaels versus Batista with Chris Jericho as the special referee. We had...
Now, let me ask one question then.
What's up?
Was that match 5 or 6 seconds at Backlash?
Let's look.
Because that's the real question. That fucking WrestleMania match was so disrespectful to Chavo.
Okay.
They literally had a squash match at Mania.
It was 8 minutes and 49 seconds.
Improvement.
We had a 12 Diva tag team match between the team of Beth Phoenix, Jillian Hall, Layla, Melina, Natalia, and Victoria versus Ashley Massaro, Cherry, Kelly, Maria, Michelle McCool, and Mickey James.
You know, this would have been a better idea to go on this run maybe just a couple rounds earlier.
R.I.P. Ashley Massaro.
Dude, rest in peace to me. Fuck. I got my ass kicked.
We had Edge versus The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship.
which their WrestleMania match was fucking bonkers.
And then the main event was a fatal 4-way elimination match for the WWE title between Triple H, JBL, John Cena, and Randy Orton.
Okay, do you know why I only remember that now, actually, now that you say that?
What's that?
The fucking promo package was what's his name? Kid Rock. The promo package had Kid Rock in that fucking thing.
And that concludes Guess the Pay-Per-View. Hannah, you won 5-3.
Yay.
Ugh, boy.
Yanni, thanks
Got
for
my
playing.
ass handed to me.
This is where we call it an evening with the podcast. Thank you for sticking around this long if you have. If you have, we definitely appreciate it. Hopefully we didn't bore you too much, but kept you laughing, kept you having a good time with us. Special thanks to Yanni for stepping up and helping out whenever Braden unfortunately
Hell yeah.
couldn't be here, but it's all right.
And remember, kids, don't do drugs.
Hannah, is there anything else you want to leave before we take this off?
Yeah.
What's up?
I think for breakfast in the morning, biscuits and gravy.
Hell yeah. Type shit.
No.
Biscuits and gravy!
Maybe a man.
Oh, biscuits and gravy!
Yeah, maybe all that I am. All right. Thank y'all for coming in, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Bye, everyone.
And that's going to wrap it up for this week's Squared Circle Sessions. Want to send out a huge shout out to Counting Cards for their song Aria as the official theme song for Squared Circle Sessions. We've had new champions, twists, our Royal Rumble quiz showdown, and a wild what if fantasy booking. This one had it all. Want to give a big shout out to everyone with us on TikTok and jumped in for Guess the Pay-Per-View. We appreciate you for being a part of the show. And if you like what you heard, make sure you follow Squared Circle Sessions wherever you get your podcast. And catch us live on TikTok at Rambo Lot when we record. We'll be back next week breaking down the fallout from next week's Friday Night SmackDown and Monday Night Raw until we get to Survivor Series WarGames. Until then, keep your shoulders off the mat, and we'll see you in the next session.